I see you in the club, I'm looking at your chest. Your face is kinda up.
We are here. We are online, contrary to what this computer wants to do every single morning. Do you know that up until like maybe even 30 seconds ago, we were not online, but only because the servers wouldn't behave. It's just a mess. It's just a mess.
Weird.
Bring a broom.
All right, we got a new supervillain in here, one that we don't get to see very often.
A new supervillain. He's the oldest.
He's the oldest. Is he the oldest? No.
He's the oldest in the band. Yeah.
I'm
the
captain of the ship. Dude.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Captain of the ship.
I didn't know you were the oldest.
Yes. Have you ever seen The Office where Dwight's driving the ship? Yeah, he's the captain of the ship.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the
all aboard.
See, now I would say that
It's a fake
your
wheel,
reference
you
is
dumbass.
older than Scart. I feel like, right?
No,
Like,
I got
your
a
reference is older than Scart. I feel
No,
like.
I got a month on him, which
got-
means I have
Really?
seniority.
You beat him by 1 month?
I'm the oldest one on the bus. Everybody has to listen to me.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys ever pull rank like that, or is it like?
Oh, I do all the time. He
Is
just
it a
never listens.
50-50 band? Ooh, that's the question you ask, right?
Is it a 50-50?
Yeah. How do you
Of course
split up?
it is.
How do you
Yeah,
split it all
no,
up?
We make decisions.
There's 5 of
together.
us.
Yeah, but if you're
So it's
playing a
like-
horn, you don't get as much money, right? You
Of
see what
course
I'm
not.
doing?
I'm
Look,
not-
I'm trying to get him going because he loves this kind of
I'm
stuff.
not the pay department.
Yeah, he loves this kind of stuff. His favorite is firefighters versus cop. Oh, it's so fun when we get him in here fighting at each other. Oh, it's so good.
Is that right?
Why don't you go save a kitten in a tree?
All right, Tom, would you like to begin? Do you need to warm up or anything?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? That looks good. All right, here we go. We're going to do it. In 3, 2,
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. So on November 22nd, our Bad at Business Beer Fest is happening.
Yes.
Of course, we're telling people to get there at noon, get your sample cup and gift
Wait,
bag.
sorry.
Oh, yeah. Start.
Yes, yes.
Is this on the radio?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't cuss.
You can't.
No, you can.
I
It
love how
doesn't
you
matter.
interrupt him while he's doing an intro.
No, I like
No,
that.
no, no.
I like
I
that he
needed to know the
interrupted.
rules before we go.
No,
fine.
you can say whatever you want.
You can
I
say
mean,
whatever
yeah.
you
It
want.
was easy. See, I could tell because he said it's a corporate time.
That's why I was like,
Yes.
okay,
Well,
so
let's
we
introduce
can't.
our guest here. I made something real quick. It's just
Okay,
quick. Here,
okay.
it's just super fast.
What's going on in Sanford with them Sanford boys?
All right.
That's it. Since people hate AI, I'm only giving it to you in 3-inch doses.
Well,
Because I
what's
figure if I give it to you in 3-inch doses, you can take it.
Did you AI that?
I did. I did.
He
God,
is,
I hate
he,
him.
he is AI.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta every time I come here, I gotta touch him, make sure he's real.
Yeah, yeah.
I was-
I'm a digital boy.
I was
In a
just about our
digital
new
world.
album. We're like, well, I just AI'd it like on the way here.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
Then
so
you got
much easier.
Plenty
to
of time for
start.
fishing.
So after our beer fest, right? You know, the pouring starts at 2.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be sampling all the great beers, the THC beverages.
Yeah.
We got wine out there, food trucks. You know, so all
Do we
this
have any
going on.
and we got any NAs? Sometimes some NAs show
I think
up.
so. Yeah. I
You
mean,
can skip those.
yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm
the-
joking. I'm just a joke. I'm
And-
joking.
and
They're
then-
all good.
Right when we're winding down, the supervillains are going on at the West End.
How'd you pull that off?
Well, Dom pulled it off.
Okay,
I
thank you,
think.
Dom.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Dom.
Sanford boys.
Yeah, should I
You
thank
know-
Scart too? I should. We
It
should
was-
Scart is playing.
He's right here in front of you. You're not going to thank
What,
Scart.
what do I got to do about it?
It was a long shot, but I made it happen.
Okay, I'm glad you made it happen.
Well,
you made a call.
I'm the talent. He's the administration.
Okay,
Right.
fair,
Scar's the talent.
fair.
Dom and Scart are here from the Supervillains who will be performing free shows. So we're telling our listeners, like, well, you know, when the beer fest winds down, heading to West End and watch the Supervillains. It's going to be an awesome show.
Absolutely.
Ending the night with a quality show. I love
So
that.
it's going to be actually we're going to do 2 sets. So we're going to do right when the beer fest is over, right when you guys say the beer is done. We're going to start our first set, and then we have a couple bands after us. We got our buddies, the Colorblind Dinosaurs and the Intracoastals.
Oh, what?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wow, that'll be
they'll be
fun.
joining us. So we'll play at 5 o'clock for probably an hour. Then those guys will take over for a bit, and then we'll do a second set later in the night. 'Cause-
Colorblind Dinosaurs. Never seen them.
CBD. So
I have
Are you serious?
never seen them.
Oh,
I've
they're,
seen,
they're great,
They're a
dude.
great
What was
little
the
punk
other
band.
one you mentioned?
The Intracoastals.
Intercoastals. Have seen
Yeah,
them.
those are the homies.
Yeah, have seen those.
Right.
Those,
They can
those-
fish.
They can
those
fish.
fellas.
Captain Matt is the bass player. He's the
Captain
man.
Matt laying it down.
Yeah, he's the best.
Sick bass vibes.
Love him. But Colorblind Dinosaurs, good ska punk.
Sweet.
I think they're pushing a little more hardcore now too. It's a little wild.
Oh,
so
okay.
They're pretty gnarly last
They
time I
are
saw
super gnarly. You gotta check them out.
So okay, they might turn it up to a little more.
And it's part of the free show as well, like I said. So the whole night is free, and now that way you can stay all night and get prepared for the next day when we race couches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's if you want to come to Sanford this weekend,
Extravaganza.
just stay for the weekend. I know a lot of our listeners are getting Airbnbs and hotels around there. I mean, it's going to be 2 days, you know.
I'm
day and
actually
night
getting a
of fun.
BBL.
All right.
A BBL for
Yeah,
your
for
Airbnb.
for the event.
Yeah, if you got a BBL,
Did you know if I
you go full
You know the
N-word.
only thing stopping me from getting a BBL is that I hear once you get it done that your vagina stinks.
No, come on. All right. So I got to ask Scart a question.
What?
This is on the real radio.
That's science. That
can
was
say that.
science.
Yeah, that's scientific. You
it's-
can talk about that.
That's science.
Yeah.
Look it up.
it's fun.
So
Or maybe it's just the incisions of your butt. Your butt. It's your butt. Like it poofs out stink.
because
of the
I don't know
incisions.
what you're talking about.
Look it up. I'm saying look it up.
So
That'll be another show. Look it up.
So Scart, about God, there
The chat room just confirmed it. Jen says, quote, I read it stinks too.
So about maybe a year ago, Dom was on. We're promoting Sanford. I'm telling Scart the story. So
Okay.
and then all of a sudden Dom mentions to us like, hey, you know that Scart can't eat meat right now. He's got this disease from ticks.
And then you said something insensitive, I'm sure.
And by the way, this is all on the radio. He's saying your medical business.
Yeah, he did. He read it. He
And
read
I
it
believe
right.
I started started this out with, this dude is a mess.
Yeah, he read it right from the website.
Dr. Dom.
Yeah. This is straight up HIPAA violation.
Yeah.
So then we're like, what? We start asking about it. Of course, Dom knew limited information about the actual.
Yeah, because
what
I
happened.
eat meat like a crazy person.
Yeah, and he really did a
It's
lot
like
of
a
damage.
spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
So and
I had a side of meatballs with my marsala last night.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
that is Italian.
so
El Pescatore, you ever go to that place?
yeah, I like that place.
So good.
So-
That's a solid spot.
So good.
ever since Dom told me this, I've been fascinated by what the hell this is. And then even before Dom got here, Scart, you were telling me all about it. It's crazy. So let's start from
I
the
tried
beginning.
to beat him here so you weren't subjected to him by yourselves.
So,
yeah.
Scart, so tell us about AGS, what it is, how you got it.
We were walking through the Ocala National Forest, and we walked through a nest of these invasive Lone Star ticks. And if they bite you, you can't eat any mammalian product. And that's like red meat, pork, lamb, and then that also goes into like butter, cheese,
my God.
milk, any of that stuff. So like I didn't know. I got bit on Earth Day, April 22nd. And then my first reaction was when we were up playing up in Virginia Beach, and it takes 6 weeks to react. And then I lost like 30-something pounds. And then our bass player, who was on the same walk with us, BJ, he got bit by ticks too. And then he's got AGS also because he started having some crazy health problems.
And how long did it take before they figured it was AGS? Because it's
They
not,
put me on doxycycline for Lyme disease. I said, it's not a deer tick. It's not Lyme disease. I had to explain to my doctor what was going on.
So you had to get highly specific
How did you
about
know?
like what kind of
Because
tick.
I had a friend that was a forest ranger in Ocala, and she lost 100 pounds, and I didn't recognize her. And she was, you don't recognize me because I lost 100 pounds because I got bit by this tick on my stomach. And I was like, no way. And it's the only reason I could figure out what was going on. So I had to inform my general, practitioner.
because that's not something they test
No,
for.
and it's
normally.
not in Florida really. It's more of like the Ozarks and Appalachians, but now it's like showing up in Ocala. Like she got bit within 5 miles of where we were hiking, where we got bit. So I mean, they're definitely setting up shop here. It's bad all over the place. A lot of people are walking around; they don't even know they got it. Especially if you're out hiking and camping and doing a lot of stuff like that.
Sure,
So-
which is basically your life. I mean, that's what you do.
Dude, hey man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, it's been a little different lately.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
going to
well,
ask you about that.
Well,
yeah.
because Scart, and you mentioned this, so like I want to get the word out to people because you've also, through your research, you realize that this is. There are lots of people that are walking around with AGS around the country.
They said in
and have
Missouri,
no
like
idea.
1.5 million people are walking around that don't even know they have it. Like, yeah, man, the Ozarks are crazy.
So what do they think they have? Is it
They
just
don't know.
some gastral, like a stomach
Or
problem?
they just
or
chalk it up to IBS or something and power
Because
through
what
it.
happens? What happens
Yeah.
when you eat meat?
Well, it goes farther than that. If you just smell it, if you're fume reactive, I got to carry an EpiPen around with me, and like you smell like what gets me is like the racetrack. You walk by the rollers, like the hot dogs, and you smell that.
That gets me too, bro.
That's
Dom,
such
why
a-
are you?
That's such
That
a
gets Dom excited. It
beautifully
gets-
insensitive comment to say.
Why? This is your best friend,
That's
Dom.
why
You've
you
known him
fit
for
the show.
20.
This is why that's why Dom
30
fits the
years?
show. Dom
Hey,
fits the
listen.
show.
Hey, look.
He's my oldest friend. He's not my best friend.
You guys have
We're
the
on
same-
tour.
Look at you guys.
Hey,
You
his
guys
wife
have the
is his
same-
best friend. Give me a break.
Look at you guys. You got the same dickhead haircut. Look at both of you. Look exactly
Well, it's
the
so
same.
fun, and Dom knows
Look.
it's fun.
Look,
making fun
you
of
and
other
I
people's
don't look like
diseases.
cops.
Dude, we're like stage right and stage left.
Yeah, two guys don't look like cops.
Look, when
two
we're on
guys
tour-
look like dickhead cops.
Hey, when we're on tour, I do all the shopping.
Maybe they are cops.
Hey, when we're on, listen to me. When we're on tour, I do all the shopping, and I find the mayonnaise that doesn't have any dairy. Okay,
that's a
I
good
find the
friend.
ranch.
Oh,
I
that's
find
a
that
good
ranch
friend.
dressing that doesn't have any dairy. I find the dairyless cheese. I buy
Okay.
the turkey.
Thank you for taking our requests into consideration.
I buy the turkey. Hey, you know how hard it is to find ranch dressing that doesn't have dairy in it, bro?
I need smoked salmon. I need so I can eat fish. I can
Okay.
eat birds. I can eat seafood. But
Okay.
like I just can't eat anything with nipples.
I'm the one that's finding the mandolin strings in the middle of Austin. You know what I mean?
In my mind, I want to be like Scart so bad, but I am like Tom, and I hate it.
Did you say I am like Tom?
No, like Dom, and I hate it.
You said Tom,
I
but
think you said Tom.
Dom
You
and
said
Tom.
but you're the same cop, so it's cool.
We're definitely wearing the same pants right now. That's for
You
sure.
guys are wearing.
Damn it!
You guys are wearing gray dickhead
You
pants.
know, I'm gonna grow some dreads. All right.
You should.
Crap, ice is in the room.
You're fun. I think your boys would love it if you grew dreads.
All right, so Scart, let's go back to like there's different, I guess, spectrums of this too, where some people have it more seriously than the others, and they're still figuring out this disease. So go back to what they had it under like the
It was an allergy,
yeah.
and then it went to a syndrome, and now they've done some research because so many people are getting it that it's a vector-borne disease. So now it's getting a lot more like education. They're doing a lot more like studies on it and stuff, and like people like me are like giving blood tests and stuff, and it's cool. I mean, I lost 30 pounds. I could have used to lose 30 pounds.
You're like,
not when you got a disease.
Yeah.
Does
Does it
it
change?
it's
like come down from it, like come off of it too, right? Like you're starting to be able to eat a little bit more now.
I've been dipping my toes in like dairy, and like I've been putting cheese on my smoked turkey sandwiches, and I haven't been getting bits. So I think I might be, like I said earlier, 25 to 40% of the people are allergic to dairy. The way I look at it is 75% to 60% are not allergic to dairy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I could be in that threshold, and it really hasn't been hurting me. So I'm like, but it's the reactions suck so bad that you do not want to go run into your death. You know, you try out a little here, try a little there.
What's a reaction like?
Yeah.
Like I said, you can go anaphylactic.
So you can go full out.
Rashes and things?
Literally, like if I really wanted to, I would sit there in the emergency room, like in the parking lot, and just eat a double bacon cheeseburger and just stick my EpiPen in my leg and walk in there and be like,
inside.
I'm going to die.
Gotcha.
So
you
now-
just don't mess around with it.
Now-
Wow,
No,
man.
yeah, you don't
Yeah,
mess
your
around
throat
with it.
could, like, we have a listener in the chat room says her mom's throat closes up.
It's anaphylactic, yeah.
Jeez.
So,
Yeah, man.
So Dom, let's go back to like if anybody's listening to this and like, man, I am a hunter. I go out trail running
camping.
all the
We got a
time.
lot of camping
I'm a
guys.
camper. I have gotten bitten by ticks. I was in Ocala National Forest. I have had this thing that no one can diagnose. Like, what are some of the things that like will you know? So if you eat meat, you could get a reaction, and then you know it right away, right? Or
Yeah,
sometimes
if
is it
there's
just like
pork and your green beans, I'll know.
okay,
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
is there milder versions where like someone's eating meat and just getting sick and they don't understand?
It's kind of like the ibs, and it's kind of like you might throw up, but like I've come to realize that I'm not as reactive as I was because I didn't know I had AGS at the time. So like at that point, I was still eating like burgers and stuff. and, you know, Beefy King and my favorite place in the world, and I can't eat there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Shout
know.
out to Beefy King.
Oh my god.
And there's no,
Like
there's
a
no
slice
I'm like
of
a
it.
dog with bacon in my nose.
Yeah.
Like, please can I eat it?
And
They're
there's no
just slicing
cure.
it fresh. Oh, God.
Is it forever? Is there any cure?
There's no cure right now, and you can go into remission. There's like some sort of like weird thing where they put in your ear for like 3 weeks and then put tape around it, and it blocks your histamine response, and it's got a 99% rate, but like I'm not quite sold on it, and I got to wear in-ears, so like they would put it where my in-ears would go, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It's like a
for when you play.
colloquial plant for that.
Never heard of that.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, they're just like I said. They're throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks right now. You know,
Spaghetti.
spaghetti. Tom's
meat
excited.
sauce.
So is this something you could just ask your doctor to test you for if you think
You have
it?
to request a blood panel for alpha gal, which is beef, pork, lamb, and AGS.
Okay. So I mean, we just want to get the information out because there's
Yeah.
probably one person in our audience that is like, man, this
sure.
kind of makes sense because people go with mystery diseases for a long time.
This mystery disease is right up my alley.
It's true. Like people have something and they're like, and they keep going to the doctor, and then because I think. Like people's anxiety and like I'm
Well,
sure
it
the
can mimic
doctor
things, right? Like, or you could be a hypochondriac. You know, like if I get something, like I've had a stomach.
Oh,
issue
that's the worst
for
thing
a really
about it.
long
Oh,
time.
I'll
dude.
keep sending you home. This
And
guy's crazy.
I'm totally, like I'm the guy who's got the anvil over his head waiting
Yeah.
for it to drop every time. So I'm like, oh, today's gonna be the day.
Yeah. No, I feel you because like I'm doing actually drug histamine or food histamine.
You're
or
doing
I'm doing the testing now. Like I'm doing like I just did a blood test to figure out what foods might spark different histamines within my body because I do have a gut issue, but I just had colonoscopy and all that. And I'm good to go. Then they're like, nah, it's nothing in your belly, so it's got to be something else I'm doing. So this is like real science.
You know what
Man,
you need? You need some kimchi, and I'm gonna go get some as soon as I leave here.
I love kimchi. You're going to iFresh?
I'm going to iFresh.
Have you been to H Mart yet?
And hey, you know what? It's Thursday. You guys got me in here on a Thursday.
I'm pickling
bros.
radishes today,
It's-
Dom. If you want some.
It's Tasty Walk
Tasty
Day.
Walk Day.
I'm going to Tasty Walk In. My wife is very angry at me
My
right now.
daughter loves tasty. My daughter will eat an entire large pork fried rice from Tasty Walk.
So let's talk about this real quick.
yeah.
So me and Daniel, we have some basketball.
Why are you
talk
talking
back
about
and
pork
forth.
fried rice at first start? You guys are
I'm just curious. I'm curious.
I can imagine.
When you're watching
No,
basketball,
pork fried rice.
Come on,
He had it.
Support your friend. Eat vegetarian now.
Yeah, Dom.
I'm not gonna
Support
do
your
that.
friend, Dom.
Yeah.
I will be having some chasu when I get there.
Oh, that's good.
Like I said, he's my oldest friend, not my best
I
friend.
will have I will have some lo mein with probably every single animal that has ever
Every
lived.
meat. Yeah. I got the triple
And
meat lo mein.
Oh,
Yeah,
Scar, you should put a tick
I was
in
literally
a sock.
thinking.
Like, what have you
One
done?
of us. Make him
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
you.
Have you thought about
Yeah.
like, hey, well, I'll,
You ever old tick in the kick drum? As soon as he starts hitting that,
Tick in
as
the
soon as
kick.
he starts whacking that
You
kick,
think I'm not
old-
like 10 steps ahead of you?
you got 40 ticks in the kick drum. Just a nest. A nest.
The
It's a
old
quiet,
tick in the kick drum
yeah,
gag.
it's,
huh?
it's a dormant nest, and as soon as he starts laying down a luscious
Yeah.
reggae beat, they start crawling up the sides of the
I
maple,
hear you.
It's like
and
being
they
on-
start crawling in the
I'm
toms.
telling you, it's like being on tour and Dom's just sitting there. He's like, I know I'm a little fatter now. I'm like,
Oh, no, no,
I
yeah,
got a
that's
whole
where it
shaker
gets-
full of ticks.
That's where he gets me back. That's where he gets me back. He just calls me fat all the time. Yeah.
No, you
Does that
call
hurt your
yourself
feelings?
fat, and I just agree with you.
I mean, because he lost a lot of weight,
Yeah.
and I got fatter because he used to be fatter. And I
Dom's
used to
been
be skinny.
stealing my food.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
does it make you sad?
No, it doesn't make me sad.
Okay.
Hey, fat is just like.
It's a state of mind. You know?
Then you
That
change.
is the state of
Fat
mind.
just means like you're not starving.
I'm
right?
American
Like,
fat. I'm not like.
You change the name of the band to Super Ticks.
Yeah.
And then it's like a guar type thing. A big tick comes
Big
out.
tick
And
monster.
it starts
Ironically,
spraying.
BJ has an entire tick tattooed on his arm for like the last 15 years, and it like goes all around his base tubes. and
Wait,
all
are you
that stuff.
serious?
I swear to God.
So the guy that you went with on a hike and you both got the disease where you can't eat anything with nipples has had on his body the last 15 years a tattoo of a tick?
yeah.
Oh, that's like me dying in a storm on a boat.
It's gonna happen. The prophecy was foretold.
Like me getting my head chopped off by a gator. It's fine.
That's
It's gotta make you
crazy.
look at your tattoo differently, right? You're like now.
I think it would make me love it more, actually.
Yeah, but the tick is now
Now we are
taking meat
one.
away from
And
you
it might,
forever.
it might send me down a dark path. And what I mean by that is I might get an addiction to the lottery because I think I have powers just like Dom and his scratch-off tickets. This
It's
guy,
not just scratch off tickets.
Dude, I was thinking on the way here today where they like say like FanDuel and all these like
Yeah.
crazy like sports things like if you have a friend that's addicted, have him 1-800-GET-HELP now. I'm
Yes.
like, let me get this at 1-800.
yeah.
I have a friend.
I would
yeah, you
rather
know, Scar,
this, you want a
Dom
hot
is
take?
full on addicted.
I have a
know
hot
it.
take. I would rather have a non-meat eating nipple disease
No, dude.
than have an addiction to scratch-off lottery tickets.
You
That's a hot take.
You know when you're in the Flying J on tour and Dom's in a stall next to you, you
You can hear it. You can see the gray wispies falling on his shoes.
and you can see him like put him into like a line and just
Yeah.
snort it all.
We
oh my
caught
God!
him. Do
it's
you
a
know we
scratch-off
caught him?
stuff.
We're buying lunch and we caught him over there and he scratches him in front of the team. There's a hot teen girl checking him out. He's out there scratching him right in front of her, making her clean up the little gray wispies.
Right,
It's embarrassing.
yeah, he's right next to the rug doctor.
Yeah, you're right next to the rug
Telling you, he
doctor.
snorts the
No,
whiskeys.
I
I'd
was scratching it
rather-
on the change changer in there. Yeah, but
I can't stop scratching.
Both of you have disorders. One of them is embarrassing. That's what I would say. That's what yours is not, sir. You're
Oh, okay,
fine.
okay, so you're
His-
him.
Yeah,
Okay,
oh my
that's fine.
God,
Yeah.
having being addicted
it's
to
not just
scratch-off
the
tickets.
scratch-offs. It's
As
the
a-
casinos.
I'm
too.
just an alcoholic.
You
it's
think
fine.
that's the lowest form of human, right? Tom feels like scratch-off ticket people are the lowest
Yeah,
form
yeah,
of
yeah.
human.
And then also, he's already a rug doctor. Why'd you put him next to the scratch-off machine? Put the dry ice next
He's
to
the
him.
lowest level doctor.
He's right above chiropractor.
You're gonna get an email about
That's fine.
that.
Anyway.
Chiropractors can't read.
Hey, Paul, I really appreciate you not coming today. I got to show
So-
up, and everyone
Oh.
got to make fun of my addiction.
So,
Nice.
do you guys still go to the islands and play?
We were just
there
there
last week.
weekend.
Oh, last weekend.
Yeah,
Oh,
Halloween.
So that's right. It's Halloween that you guys go. I
Yeah, we
forgot
did
that.
St. John on Friday and St. Thomas on Saturday.
What are those parties like? Are they still epic? Huge?
They're nowhere near as epic as they used to be, Daniel.
Okay.
I am now married happily,
Yeah,
and
of course.
Scar is married, and we're all old.
I got married down there. I
did.
played the night that I got
I was
married.
smoking a
that's
cigarette.
awesome.
Hey, I was smoking a cigarette when Scar was getting married right next to me.
What's your
That's
break
what
there?
somebody who scratches lottery tickets is.
Yeah.
Smoke a cigarette in a wedding. Like, you're in the wedding, you're smoking a cigarette. I can't wait.
Oh,
Just
dude, that was,
carry on without me. I'll blow it behind us.
There was a guy that took his pants off and started walking around Scar's wedding.
No, he was naked walking around my wedding. I got pictures of my sister.
Oh, my God.
My sister's. There's
That's
pictures.
That's what someone that gets tick disease does.
Yeah.
Well, I was
There's
in
no
naked.
ticks on St. Thomas.
Really?
Oh, that's where reason to move there, right?
A lot of
you go.
crabs and
Tick
biting
free.
flies and.
Tick free, but yeah, it's still fun. It's still great, and now like we're all pampered when we go there. We stay in the giant villa with a pool and its
Yeah.
own private beach. And
Do it right.
The owner of the place in St. Cloud, or sorry, not St. Cloud, St. Thomas.
The worst
he
island
goes-
is St. Cloud.
Yeah, the worst island is St. Cloud.
You don't
yes.
want to go to the villa. At the same time.
But no, he was like, make sure you let me know 5 minutes before you play Mary Jane and make Jägermeister because he goes, I have 100 shots of Jaeger, and he goes, and we have 20 joints from our buddy.
Whoa.
Yeah, so as soon as we started playing, it's just the two biggest trays of Jaeger you've ever seen in your life. I was like, okay, and it just like, whoosh, and there was a cruise ship that was there till midnight. Yeah.
So let's talk St. Thomas for a second
Oh, I
because
love Jaeger.
if someone's gonna visit St. Thomas, tell us some things that you have to do. Like obviously,
if I would go to
Drive,
St. Thomas,
don't drive on the right.
yeah, don't do that. If you go to St. Thomas, first thing you gotta do when you get there is go to the store and buy a beer because you can drive around and drink in St. Thomas.
As long as you have your seatbelt on.
As long as you have your seatbelt on.
is that true?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then once you get there, if you have time,
Well, that's
I would-
reason to move the podcast right now.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no, seriously.
No,
Coming in from St. Thomas.
Yeah.
But you
Literally.
can't be drunk, probably, right?
Of course not. But yeah,
Yeah,
the
but you can
one
have
of the
open
first things we
container.
literally do is we go to a gas station. We all get beers and we all drink beers on the way. And then
That's awesome.
I would do that too.
Point them at the cops, and they're like, all right.
if you have
Yes,
time,
they mine. Okay.
if you have time, drive straight to the ferry and go to St. John
Okay.
because St. John's beautiful.
Actually, the first thing Dom goes is to Haven site, and he goes to the casino.
There's a casino.
Ah.
There he goes. Like, all of my friends
Hey.
are gambling addicts.
Now,
You, Ross McCoy, you.
Oh, no.
No, I'm
We're
not.
over there.
Don't want me.
We're over
Are you
there.
getting out of the game?
No, now I'm getting out. I know how to gamble.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
raise your hand, raise
I'm
your
trying to
hand.
find the edge. These guys are just slot machines.
Quick test, gambling test. Raise your hand if you've ever punched your refrigerator because you lost a bet.
I haven't done that.
Oh, that's two out of 4.
Well, okay.
That's pretty good.
That was what I was learning. You see?
Oh, okay.
No, so
I can't even tell you the bet, and I'm not even going to.
in
Such a bad
St.
bet.
Thomas, in both shows we had one on St. Thomas, St. John. In both places, in the same like area we were in, there's casinos like walking distance. So
So you can
was
drive
like-
with a
Yeah.
beer to the casino.
We're having a
Exactly.
good time drinking painkillers, smoking weed, and like, anybody seen Dom? Dom's like,
Yeah.
he only
Yo,
says he's
but
been
hey,
to
I
a
had
casino
a
when he
fat
was
wad of cash, so I crushed it both places.
How are they with weed there? Is it
Like, can you smoke it?
No, it's legal in St. Thomas. It's legal.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they transfer or not with our cards or their cards.
It
but
doesn't matter.
There's
It's,
not.
it's completely legal there. So like you can go to a shop and just buy weed. There.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so they sell it at the
there's
store.
there's one shop on the island. You can do
But
that.
in St. John, in the
What do
place
they
we
call-
were
is
playing,
they call
in
it
the
Delta
same strip mall,
9.
same place. There's
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Do they have? Is there mountains there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
way big.
Yeah. All right. So so there's
Like when you're up in some of the villas and stuff, like you're in to get to some of these places, you go way up and you can look down on everything. It's really beautiful.
What's the prices like? Like, can you get an Airbnb villa and hang out there for?
I'm not really sure, but the
Yeah.
grocery prices there are
Oh my god.
insane.
Yeah, it's
gas,
an island,
Gas
yeah.
was $5.79 a gallon.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
to
okay.
get a bag of tortilla chips, it's like $13 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Santitas?
so listen,
Yeah, even like
Santitas are the
Andy- it
$2.69.
it says
gotta
only
ship
$12.
everything in, yeah.
Those
Andy
are my
got a
favorite
12-pack.
tortilla chips.
Andy
Yeah.
got a 12-pack of seltzer. He comes back. I said, "How much you pay for that?" He goes, $40, and he had 3 of them. I went, "You spent $120 on seltzer?" He goes, "Yeah." I walked back in. I was like, "Give me that $8 bottle of rum and that
Yeah,
$8
rum
bottle
sheet.
of orange juice." And then we played Scrabble all night.
Yeah, see, so earlier your question was, is it crazy like it used to be? No, these guys were playing Scrabble when I woke up.
Rum Scrabble.
okay.
Hey, man,
That's
if you
all right.
can't pass
Hey, keep it down. Well, we're playing Scrabble. Oh, okay.
this is a
sorry.
gentleman's game. If you
Yeah.
can't score 15 points, you got to drink.
That's a triple word score right there.
Whereas, back in the day, it might have been not Scrabble happening
It was not
on the
Scrabble.
table.
Sure. But you got like families there now and wives there now, right? People tagging along.
How safe?
Sure.
It's pretty safe, right? It's safe island, no
Yeah,
problem.
absolutely.
No,
I
no
mean,
mess with it.
we never had any problems. You know what I mean?
St. Croix's not so safe, but St. Thomas is. Yeah, St. Thomas. is fun.
St. Thomas, St. John.
How many years have you guys been playing St. Thomas as a band?
23.
That's crazy.
That's
It was our
badass.
23rd season down there this year.
That's awesome.
yeah.
We've been going down there, and when we first started going, we were going for 2 weeks at a time. It was nuts.
Playing, like playing like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
How well
Oh,
received?
party!
mean,
about
this is
20 years
Party
ago.
for 3 days.
I think this is a question I've always wanted to ask you guys. How well received are like white dudes playing like island style
Not
music?
great.
we don't do that. We play like
Punk rock? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I was wondering if you ever
Yeah.
blend into any of that, or you're like, nah, we
Yeah,
know our
that's
lane
what they
here.
do. That's what they really want down there is white guys from the States coming down there trying to play reggae. music.
I don't think a lot of people think that though. When they think, oh, the supervillains are going to St. Thomas. Well, of course they're going to do their standard show. Maybe not.
No, I mean,
we
if
do
I-
our standard show. Like we do a lot of punk and ska, and
Fast.
like
If I sit there,
way fast,
Nice.
screaming,
Yeah,
a lot
screaming.
of distortion.
They love
like
that.
we're
And
they
super
like that,
loud
because
yeah.
they don't see that because everybody from the
That's
States
cool.
comes down there and
Oh,
think they got to play
speaking
reggae.
of which, hey, we played this tequila festival this weekend, last weekend. And first off, I don't know if you saw the banner that we had flying behind us. Remember Trump's turd, a jet flying by, turning on everybody.
Yeah.
So I changed
Remember.
it. In,
Because we were playing 3 miles
shared it more than
away.
anything.
so
We were three miles away from Mar-a-Lago.
So right, yeah, so I have this jet that's dropping tequila on people into their mouths.
but
and
it's
it was
brown
that.
tequila.
it was hilarious. Anyway, so after the show, like we were like just super duper loud. We're playing fast and loud. We get off the show, and I hear over the walkie-talkie some woman, "Please tell me that was the last song."
Some grandma.
Oh my god!
The production
loud.
guys were like, we got to deal with this crap every freaking day. He goes, and that was like the funniest thing we saw all year. He goes, "What do you guys want?" I went, 100 beers. He goes, "I'll be right back." He goes, fills our cooler with 100 beers. It was amazing.
epic day. It was pretty funny that tequila fest was all right.
Me and Crystal were talking about like going to St. Thomas or St. Martin, like some of the islands, but then I always
All right, so
I'm like,
here's the other
it's like
thing.
the Bahamas.
If
There's
you go
not
to
much
St.
do,
Thomas,
but
and you go to
it's
the
different.
Caribbean, you got to go to the baths. There's a place called
It's
the Baths.
in Virgin Gorda.
It
It's
was
in the BV ice.
So sick.
What is it?
It's like boulders. Like I guess like a volcano exploded and it made like these perfect boulders. So you can just like walk through these boulders and it's like crystal clear water. It's like
It's
just
like incredible.
Google it. Google
Yeah,
the
the
baths.
chat room is
Yeah.
saying Tracy, that we work with, has been there.
It's
She says
amazing.
the bath is amazing. Oh my god, it's so great.
That's in Virgin Gorda and VG.
Okay, so it's naturally created like
You don't know-
you see him get inspired? Did you see him? He's like, I have to go.
No,
I have to
that's
see
the
boulder.
kind of thing
You
because-
can't
Yeah.
even like put together how it happened.
Right.
Like it's just like these giant like 20-ton boulders on top of each other. for, like, a
Merchman's been there
mile.
too.
Okay.
Eric Merchman says it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's unreal, dude.
okay. See, that's the stuff that I like. Like, I don't want to go.
It's
to,
touristy,
for
but it's
just a
like so
beach.
cool. It's
Yeah.
touristy because it's cool.
Yeah.
I like a Batman roller coaster. That's what I'm into. They have a Batman.
yeah.
I like a solid commercial roller
You should go on
coaster.
Royal Caribbean. They got one of those.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Let me swing out over the ocean. Give me a Guy Fieri burger.
So,
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I could keep going for days. Like, especially St. Thomas, there's places that are probably special to us too that might not be special to you guys. Like, there's a mountain that we go sit up and we smoke when we're about to play over on
Water Island.
Water Island.
Yeah.
It's dope. You just overlooking this crystal clear blue water and just Saint whatever it's called, Megan's Bay. Of course, is
Megan's Bay
like
is beautiful.
classic.
Yeah.
Just a place to go, and you can walk all the way down to the rocks, and you can sit up there and.
We
Probably
caught like
awesome
the
scuba
biggest.
diving
We
too.
caught the biggest lobster ever on
Oh,
Megan's
yeah,
Bay.
man, I remember
Like this,
that.
we couldn't find a cooler big enough to keep it alive in. Then we couldn't find a pot big enough to like we're asking everybody in the island because it was like an 18-pound lobster.
holy
It was
God,
giant. It was
18-pound lobster is
More than my
crazy.
dog. He's bigger than my dog.
Dude, it was like the size of my torso, dude. It was like they don't get that big down here. I mean, they get just enough where you can get like they're legal.
Yeah.
This thing came out like with boxing gloves on. Wanted to
crazy.
fight. It like I remember Cardo, our trumpet player at the time, went to put the noose around his tail, and the noose, he couldn't get the noose big enough to get it around the tail, and finally, like,
we need a magnum noose.
no, he like squeezed the tail, like this lobster was like, yes, touch me all over the place. Like, put him in the tail, and then like he pulled the noose, and then like you heard him start squealing, and then we started squealing, and like we're going up to the rocks. We like went like 40 feet up the rocks with this giant dinosaur of a lobster, and it fed like 11 people. I swear to
That
God,
was epic.
it was epic. We just put sauce all over this giant table and put this brain of a lobster tail on and just cut it up.
Are you
These are as big as a
allowed?
pumpkin, man.
Like
all year?
Christ.
Are you? There's a lot.
All
yeah,
year.
you can find a lobster. There's no
Yep.
like government permit you have to get. Or
I'm sure DPNR will probably have a problem with that, but yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
but
no,
I mean,
no one's looking.
but people catch them all year down there. And, like you can catch grouper all year down there, and there's like no size limit. It's crazy.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the rules are way different down there.
Yeah. I like going to another country and
did
having
you
more freedoms.
Saying that, did you see that?
Yes, Dave Chappelle was talking about, about the comedy festival.
Saying that, did you just see that they enacted a red snapper season for 33 days next year on the Atlantic coast?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what is it normally?
It's
2
like 2
days.
days. Yeah.
Oh, so they opened it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I
The
love red
science
snapper.
finally prevailed.
Yeah. No, because a lot of actual fishermen have been saying for years, like they're
bringing
putting too
5
many limits on.
5-gallon buckets of the brain plates, and they go, these are 25-pound at least red snappers. There's no shortage of red snapper. I can't get my bait past a red snapper. So now they're like, all right, clean them out.
No. Listen,
I'll eat them.
I'm taking the boat up to St. Augustine this
Snack 'em
weekend.
up.
And they added more manatee zones, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
You're gonna eat a
manatees
manatee,
are
dude?
fine.
How long is it going to take you to get up there
Oh,
now?
I didn't even know it was manatee season.
Well, no, it's like the manatees. Go look at they're everywhere. They're fine. A couple can get hit. All right, that's all.
That's your hot take.
I think they should harvest one a
you
year.
feel better? You feel better
I
now?
was saying,
You guys are terrible. Hey, in my front yard, they swim by and they're all majestic and they look
wait a
all
second.
nice.
Are manatees mammals?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
you
eat
can't
them.
eat 'em.
I can't even eat a manatee.
No, you can't.
Have you
Have you had imitation manatee? It's pretty good. It's not bad. Manatee with an.
It's tofu
It's
manatee.
manatee
Come
with,
on,
with a. I can't think of a letter to choose.
All right. Again, the supervillains are going to be playing our after party
Yeah,
at the
man.
Beer Fest. So head to the West End right when everything's winding down. We'll announce it on stage, but go see the supervillains. Hang
We'll
out at the
definitely
West
let
End.
you know
Awesome
when it's
bands.
starting. Yeah, and you head on in there. And,
when the beer's done, you're like, this is super.
Yeah, we're gonna sound real good after all that.
Yeah, I'm sure our second
Yeah.
set's gonna be amazing.
And don't forget the next day too. Of course, the sofas
Yes.
and suds. We still got recliners for sale. We still have some recliners. We're trying to get
Yes.
involved into the race.
So if you want to put your recliner into the recliner race, maybe you're a small business, we'll promote you on the show.
Absolutely.
We'll give a shout out to your business or your podcast. Listen, if I was a local podcast and I'm looking for ways to promote
Anybody.
myself, put a recliner on wheels. You need two persons. It's a two-person team.
It
Run
must
the races.
recline. Yeah.
Corporately wrapped.
Yeah. I mean, just get some flags, whatever. We'll be saying your name. It's
Yeah.
sponsored by this podcast,
On the radio
this company.
and on the stage in
Wonder
front of
Bread.
thousands of people.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there are people there that listen to that come every year. So
It is not hard, and
No.
and all you need is a recliner. You can get one for free on Facebook Marketplace and put some caster wheels on it.
There you go.
Other
No
than
problem.
that, VIP tickets are for sale. We only have a certain amount, and last
Yep.
year we ran out. So make sure you don't sleep on those because we're already selling better than we were last year, of course. Because
wow,
100%.
looking
Every
like
year
the
it
weather,
just gets better
and
and better.
there's so many things added to this that I
Oh,
think-
dude, the weather for that show is gonna be awesome. They're saying.
Yeah. So get your VIP tickets, and we'll see you on November 22nd
Yes, sir.
at Sofas and Suds and our Bad at Business Beer Fest.
Got it. All right,
All right,
we
perfect.
are good. Still on Twitch and YouTube, guys.
Great.
What's up, Beaz?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, boss lady? How are you? Let me save this real fast. Thanks for coming in, y'all. Dude, I'm glad you're okay.
Done or we got another section?
What's that?
Are we done or we got another?
You're done.
We're done.
You're done.
Oh,
You did it.
thanks to
One. Thank you, buddy.
I meant to ask you, you're really turning it off? Is what's happening?
I was going to turn it. I was going to when they started coming back, and then it was like we had like two. No, they went on a run. They went on a 7. We were leading by like what 20, and then they came back by 7
Oh, no, we
points.
almost blew it.
And I was like, oh no, it's slipping. This is what's going to happen. I had the remote, and I was texting him, and I was like, should I turn it off and just enjoy that we had the lead? And then my daughter, because she loves it, she's like, no.
Dane, dude. Dane and Franz with the mask last night.
I like the mask. I think the mask is
He had to
dope.
take it off to shoot free throws.
Which I was like, no, because when he lifted it up.
Missed both of them.
Yeah, I was like, put it back down. Yeah. That's funny. We were all screaming the same things. I bought the new jersey that probably everybody hates, but I like the stars on the side. I was like, oh, I'm getting that. I love that.
That it's like straight like this.
Yeah, it's just a copy of the orange one, I think, and they just changed the colors a little bit.
City jerseys with the orange on it. With the
I have that one. I have that one too. Yeah, that one was badass.
I kind of liked it. I kind of like them. I think
Yeah, my daughter liked it. God.
good to see you, dude.
Good to see you too, man. I'm glad you're okay. We were worried about you because he was worried about you. You could tell.
I'll see you next week.
Love to the family. Yes, sir.
Could be a lot worse. Trust me.
Yeah. You're alive and you look good, so.
Could have Lyme disease. Could have cancer.
True. Cancer's the one. That is the
You
one.
know, and that's what got me. It was I was sitting there at the hematologist's office. And I'm sitting there getting like my blood taken and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. It's like it's a cancer institute. So like you see like this whole group of people that are bald.
That'll suck
They
your.
see each other
Yeah,
like 3
yeah.
times a week, and it's like this whole community. And I'm sitting over there bitching about how I can't eat fucking red meat.
That puts
And
it in
like, brought
perspective.
everything into perspective.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well said.
it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, well said. Andrea had a cancer on her nose that she just got cut out, and she has to have surgery to repair it. It's real bad. But, you know, she's dealing with it. But, yeah, it's one of those things where we're like, wow, I'm so glad we found
You're
that.
Floridian, you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna get melanoma.
Hats. Put your hat on, man. Put a hat on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, good seeing you, dude.
Good seeing you, Dan.
TC, where's that go?
Right now for the main. Okay. But an extra person might be a pain.
Let me change this for you guys here. Boop. There we go. Let me save this one. ACT.
Make sure that's gonna be okay and safe.
Hey, T.
Yeah.
Real quick, where'd you want that?
That's Monday 3.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So I'll find out if we have anybody extra.
We'll
But
do
if you do have somebody,
Okay. I'll talk to Trey about it and just see because it should be most of it's our listeners that do that anyway. So it's mostly like we're never gonna run across a 19-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everybody middle-aged people. So I'm not saying it's like
what was the other thing?
that was it. I think I don't know how hard this is, but a listener of ours and a friend of the show, Eric Fabo, wanted to see if we could open for you guys at the West End. Free, obviously. He just wanted to do play. He got a play. What's Pabone's band called?
TV Generation.
TV Generation.
Oh, TV Generation. I know this guys. Okay.
Free strings.
I don't know.
If they want to do it for free, I would absolutely add them.
Your lap steel.
Because I can put them after us
Like I sold like a strap
at
caster.
6,
Oh, yeah, like right.
30 or whatever, and then we can kind of start the show as like a normal show after that. So yeah.
Okay.
I think I need to do anything
I'll
on
tell
that.
him
All
to
right.
email you.
Okay, I think we're good, guys.
Email me and I'll do it today.
Okay.
And I'll add their art to the
string.
So did you hear about it, Daniel?
Yep.
But again, like I don't mean to be a dick about it, but it doesn't pay.
No. He didn't. He just wanted to play.
The budget's like go
I knew that right away. But yeah, everything else good. I paid for the stages. Those are paid for, scheduled. Everybody else is confirmed. Tracy's finalizing the site map. Everything's good.
I got a little Marshall combo that's like 70 pounds, something like that.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, we could definitely do that.
Okay, we're
the,
saved.
The only problem would be for Sofa and Suds. They do a good job setting up all those. Unless we can do that.
Oh shit! I remember. I meant to do that. Tell you about that too. I want to stream this thing. I want to have you guys hosting it. I'm hearing some feedback that, like, if we did like live stream, we would hear. They would pull it because we could hear Angel in the background. Is that something that you think, or should we do it on like a Twitch or something maybe instead? Or what do you guys think about that?
I mean, either way, if you had it low enough, they shouldn't do anything. If the audio volume, if we're not pumping through copywritten music, it should be fine.
I'm a huge YouTube fan. I love YouTube. That's like all I watch anyway.
Yeah.
So I want to have this streaming on.
Yeah, we've wanted to do it before, but
for continuously, like people can watch it next year and the year after, and we can like use it for promo for next year and all that. Like it's just simple. But I just want to make sure we're doing it right and like not wasting our time doing it.
yeah, like, normally the guys that do it have like a team of people so they can shoot it correctly, you know, so you can see it.
We're down to do whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that like if Angel like if he used generic AI fucking it'll make the event a little less you know, and then it's just like you stream it, you know, because you could just take like, all right, he's playing, let's play this music. You just play like AI run, you make your own because then there's no copyright. But you get the gist of the same, you know. So if there's like specific racing and music, and you know, I can work with them to put it together. It may be difficult by.
What about your microphone? Your microphones then. So if we came out of your board,
Then I don't. That would be a question for the stage guy. Ben.
All right, I'm going to throw in a little bit of music for a set change, okay, guys? Here we go. We'll be back momentarily, I promise. Here we go.
And you got his email. Just ask him like,
everybody. We're back. We're back with a guest that's been on our show many, many times. One of our favorites
Ever.
I would agree with that. Yeah, he's first and foremost, I'd say he's a husband and a father
Husbandry.
and a guitarist and a.
What's that other one?
How many times have you done the Opry now?
26.
Oh wow, I was way off. I said I was going to say 22. I think I told you 22. 26 times.
That's a hoot to do that, man. That is so
Can we
cool.
talk a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to take the kiddo to see it I've seen it, but I saw it at its original location
At the Ryman?
at the Ryman.
The first one I ever did, the first Opry I ever did was at the Ryman. And
There we go. Can you hear yourself okay? Are
yeah,
you good?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
but
All
they've
right.
moved out to the Gaylord property, Opryland Hotel as they used to call it.
Yeah. Well, can't you stay on property now and like make it a whole? I went to Opryland.
Right,
As a
I
kid.
remember a WSM studio used to be in Opryland there.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact.
I went to Opryland as a young kid because I remember we went up there and visited. We stayed in a camper. That's what you did. You went to Tennessee and you stayed in a camper and you went to Opryland.
All right, let's talk about this.
All right, you want to start, buddy?
Yeah.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Come hang out with us. Join the chat room. Talk to everybody. Make some friends. Just search for @Tom and Dan Live.
Killer Beaz is with us. How you doing, Killer Beaz?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. Good to see y'all
Very
again.
good to see you, too. You are our favorite moonshining guitar comedy man.
So Killer Beaz
We've
is
missed
gonna
you.
he's gonna be in Brooksville, Florida,
Yes.
at the Mazurek Winery this Saturday,
Yes.
November 15th at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets at killerbeaz.com. That's BEAZ.com.
Thank you.
And I was just telling Killer that I'm gonna be in Brooksville the weekend of Thanksgiving, because they go out to Croom Forest and camp for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving weekend. But
You leave the boys at the campsite and swing your wife by the winery. And get her a nice glass of that elixir she craves.
So get your tickets. Go see Beaz. He's a comedy legend. And if you're anywhere near Brooksville, get your tickets.
You've
now.
been doing comedy so long that I guarantee no bad shows.
I am in my 44th year
Congrats.
of doing stand up.
Yeah,
I
man.
really am. And I'm toying with the idea, you know how you sit and you think about your life and stuff. I think I'm going to try to keep doing stand up to the 50-year mark. I think that would be a neat legacy,
You're right.
if you will,
Yeah.
to have actually
Also,
performed stand up for 50 years.
It seems
So-
smart to me to have goals, right? And so if you're on 44, you might as well do 50. And then,
Yeah.
it's like having I don't know. I think we've been doing this a very long time, and sometimes I think like I look way too far into the future, and I'm like, I need to have something out there to keep going for, that
Right.
that gives me, because we know you love it. I mean, or you wouldn't
Right.
have done it 44 years.
Right, and y'all are in the same boat. It's a low impact job.
Yeah, that's
we're not
true.
carrying roofing shingles,
True.
climbing up ladders and stuff. We're not toting bricks and stuff like that. So it's actually something you can do as long as you're still cognizant enough.
I wouldn't be able to carry many bricks anyway. You know what I mean? I'm like a one brick guy.
There's also something to be said about being in the positive entertainment industry, and I say that because we live in a world now where there's a lot
There's
of
a lot of dark out there.
There's a lot of dark, and
Yeah.
and then it's like I feel bad for the people that live in the dark entertainment industry, because I'm like, God, it's so negative all the time. Like,
Careful what you say there. That sounds very racist. That sounds pseudo-racist.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, because at least we could all, at the end of the day, just be like, hey, I'm just trying to make someone laugh, and make,
well,
and
Beaz is a positive, uplifting,
Yeah.
guy,
I'm-
family guy.
I'm trying to, at the very basic, just make someone laugh. And then if you're like, and that's the only goal we all have, I think.
Well, and that's a great gift for people is levity, to be able to put a smile on somebody's face, to have a laugh come out of him. It's really a pretty good service to do. It's not, not like, firemen, policemen, the people who really keep us safe, and doctors, all that stuff, but still,
I put myself a little above
enjoy-
firefighter.
Yeah.
I know
always
some
have.
firefighters.
I always have.
I know.
Because as much as there's really good ones out there, we know a bunch of bad ones.
I really don't know. I'm just saying, like, I've made thousands of people laugh daily, right?
Daily,
And then
yeah.
I'm like, how many actual lives? I don't count
You're saying if jokes were
Narcanning,
fires,
heroin addict.
is that what you're saying? If jokes were fires, then we're putting them out daily.
No, I was just saying, like, because when you break it down, it's like how much pickleball did you play and how much life
How
saving.
much cooking are you doing? I'd have to know what your grocery list look like. Are those short ribs?
I'm joking. So back.
We have a lot of firefighters that listen. It gives us so much love to pick fun at them and then have them pick. They'll pick fun back at us.
Well, my dad was a police officer for 33 years in Jackson, Mississippi, and we were good buddies with the fire department. So, and I tell you what, they had the best food at the fire stations. I will say that. Unless things have drastically changed, but back in the day, the firemen, man, they could cook their heads off.
Yeah,
Well,
they can.
back in the day, there was a lot more fire hazards, especially in small towns. Like people were setting their barns on fire, their kids are up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying when you're in the suburbs,
so
you're just putting out some hoarder house fires
And that's a
narcaning
good
bum.
point. That's a good point because way back in the day, a siren, or where I grew up, a siren.
Siren, yes. Say it right, sir. Please, thank you. My dad said siren.
Grabbed way more attention than it does today.
Yeah.
Because you hear it constantly. There's sirens everywhere now. But back in the day, man, you heard a siren, everybody get out in the yard to look and watch. Matter of fact, we were on an ambulance call. I used to work in an emergency ambulance. I did that for 3 years, and we were way back then. They didn't have navigation, and we had this little book that had all the streets, and I'd have to look this up, bouncing in an ambulance, lights and siren. And it's easy in that situation to say, all right, you got to go west on Lamar Street when you meant east. You know, it's easy just to right. And we would turn to go down the wrong street, and of course everybody would fall out of their houses to come look, and then we're like, crap, we got to turn around and go the other direction.
You're backing up, you're doing the Austin Powers.
Look! I'd get on the microphone. There's a much worse emergency. We'll send help.
Shout out from the chat room. Our buddy Ryan says that he first heard you on John Boy and Billy when he was 4 years old.
Right.
He's 40 right now.
Wow.
Dude, I have adults that come up to me and tell me.
I was a John Boy and Billy guy because I was doing work in the Carolinas for a charity at the time, and they were very heavily syndicated around there. And that's where I heard you too.
Right, man. And I have grown-ups that come to my show and go, my parents met you on their first date. Wow. Please don't ever tell me that again. Please don't ever tell me that again.
My experience with that, Beaz, is like, and this has happened to me quite frequently in the past couple years.
You were a kid favorite back in the day.
And this will happen to us at the beer fest where someone will say, I used to listen to you, my dad used to listen to you while he drove me to middle school or high school, and he's like, now I'm a BDM and I have a wife and kids. And oh my God, I went to the Army, came back and started a family, and now my kids are grown. Oh my God,
I did 6 tours combat.
It does. You're just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And because it just time ticks by.
Oh, you know what he does, which is kind of hard to sit through? He'll be like, yeah. Where do you want the signature? Yeah, whatever. Where do you want the signature?
You want me to sign your wife's boobs?
Yeah. What do you want? You getting to meet me? Is this? I hope it's everything you wanted, kid.
And how do I spell Bob? Because it could be Baughb.
That's true.
You never know these days,
You
man.
don't.
People have weird names.
They absolutely do. Let's go to the important stuff, Beaz.
All right.
Are you making any liquor?
You know what? I will not answer that.
Okay, fair.
Straight out, but I will say the new season will start up in a couple of months. Airing season 15. We're in season 15
Congratulations,
That's crazy.
man.
and it's season 10 for me, and that blows me away, y'all. And we're talking about the TV show Moonshiners on
sir.
Discovery Channel. If you happen to be unfamiliar with the show, the gist of it is the Discovery Channel has film crews that follow teams of hillbillies up in the mountains.
I love it when you put it that way.
Cooking up batches of illegal hooch and selling it and hiding from the police on camera.
Have you seen
So-
that I'm going for a total hillbilly look?
You nailed it.
I'm going for it. I'm
you
going
nailed
for
it. You need more stains on your shirt.
Okay, I'll work on that. Thank you, Beaz.
And just a spit cup. Even
Okay.
if you're not spitting, just have a spit
Fair
cup.
enough.
And you
So-
need a dyed yellow Marlboro
That's from smoking.
lips.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, though. I have learned that the word hillbilly means a genius in overalls with a spit cup.
Yeah.
Because these mountain people they're so freaking resourceful, man. They know stuff. They are low key genius. They don't flaunt it because they don't want people messing with them. They don't want all this outside stuff coming into their community. But these cats are absolutely brilliant.
I'm into
absolutely.
it. Like I've been following, and I wanted to talk to you about this. I've been following some on YouTube. I think because I'm way back into country music, and somehow I got into. I'm trying to buy a pedal steel guitar, but they're very hard to
Wow.
find.
Wow.
And that's such a horribly ambitious instrument. It's
so-
incredibly hard. But I just want to get one because I figure if I can get one and spend time on it. I need time on it to figure out how to play it, right?
Right, right,
Anyway, that
right.
led me to following hillbillies on YouTube, and I follow a guy that he shows you all of these like genius hillbilly techniques. Like one of them is that he took like really, really filthy, disgusting fry oil
Okay.
for cooking, and he shows you how his grandma will use water and flour
to clean that oil.
clean that
I've
oil.
seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and make it literally like crystal clear, and you can use it again. Or one of them was he'll show you how to take pine needles off a tree, and you put it in a jar with like some water, and you just shake it up, and you leave it and let it ferment. It'll turn into what tastes like a carbonated Sprite beverage.
Really?
Yeah, and it's this hillbilly guy, and he shows you all these fun things to do.
Like hillbilly hacks?
It's hillbilly hacks, but he has. I mean, Tom, there's hundreds of them, and they all work. That oil thing was something that my Aunt Alma and Uncle Hayden used to do on their farm. Like that is just old. Like Beaz is saying, these are old things that people don't think about, but this is old world hillbilly hacks.
Wait till you see how they do a boob job. there are wasp nests involved. That's all I'll say right now about that. Not the yellow jack. It's got to be the big
Gotta be
red
the big-
wasp.
big red wasp.
Otherwise, you won't get over a B cup.
Yeah.
So you got to get the big venom.
Oh, there's people in the chat room saying I've done that's called pine dew drink. It's called a pine dew drink. You pull these pine needles off and you stuff them into a jar, a mason jar, and you put like water in it.
It's like it makes a kind of a Sprite. It's almost
yeah.
like Sprite.
But why does it taste like Sprite, not like Pine Sol?
No idea, dude.
Like-
They're all hillbilly the hacks. I have no idea.
It's weird that it like turns into
Yeah.
lemon and lime flavor.
I'll give you another one.
I
I'll give you
don't know,
another one
it's
that I got yesterday. He shows you how to clarify your bacon grease with a trick where you pour, because I've been cooking a lot of bacon for my kid. My kid's obsessed with bacon. It's got to be fried in a pan. It can't be in the oven. It can't be microwaved. It's got to be fried in a pan. So I fry the bacon. I get done. I pour the bacon grease into a mason jar. Well, you fill it up with water while it's hot. Not super hot, but hot. You fill it up with water, and then you turn it over. And then what happens is all the particles, like they kind of disperse and float to the top of the water. Well, the bacon grease congeals, so when you flip it over, there's nothing but water on the bottom. You pour it out, and all the impurities are gone.
And then it's just pure. It
And
goes
it's
back
just
to
pure,
pure
and
oil
it's just
again.
pure bacon grease because all you did was use that mixture of water to be
Get the particles
to get
out,
the
yeah.
particles out.
Do you know Eric Godfrey? He used to be Carrot Top's
Yeah,
tour manager,
yeah,
and he has a company called Bacon King USA.
Yeah, he gives us bacon. I love his bacon.
Yes, yeah.
Right,
No, 100%. Yeah.
And if y'all
That guy's
taking his
awesome.
class, he
No,
does classes, teaches you to
Yeah.
make your own bacon, to cure it and all this. And he uses like 1/10 of the nitrates that they use for the store-bought
Oh, yeah.
bacon.
Oh, it's
so
delicious.
way-
His bacon is ridiculous.
Right,
He sent
okay,
us some as a
good.
gift when we were working with Porky's Comedy Club. He
Yeah,
sent us,
yeah.
He sent us some as a gift, and my kid ate it all up. She's like, "Can you get more?" I'm like, "Well, not quickly. I mean, I got to find him and talk to him." but
Bacon King USA.
Yeah.
We love him, so we'll
he's
plug
a,
him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a lovely man.
I wear his Bacon King shirt all the time. It's a good shirt. Eric.
I use bacon grease to get my boots on and off. I tell you what.
So
We took a little hillbilly turn there. I like it.
So, Beaz,
Yes, sir.
Daniel was talking to you about the Grand Ole Opry kind of before we started, and I
I want to go to
discuss
Nashville with
more.
the family. I want to take the kid to see a show so she can. I was looking at the lineups, and I want to get one where there's like a good mixture of like a new person, and I want a comedian, and then I want an old timer.
Well, do this, man. Stay in touch because corporate's waiting on our new schedule for the Opry. Come up
I would
when
love to see
I'm
you.
there,
Yeah, I would
and
love
we
to see you.
and we can do the whole backstage thing with y'all.
Oh,
Y'all
that'd
can
be
come
awesome.
hang out. Come hang out in dressing room number 6.
I might cry a little bit because that's like a lot. That's a famous place.
But seriously, man, we can do that for you. I'd love to. That'd be fun as all get
That would
out,
be really
man.
fun. Nashville's just got so many cool things to do. We've got so many friends there. Our buddy Logan's out there. Our buddy Brock is out there.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got tons of friends that live there. It seems like a lot of Orlando people have some strange entertainment connection to Nashville. You get a lot of
Right.
people going there, so I would love to go there and check it out.
Well,
But yeah,
that is where my career popped. I went from Jackson, Mississippi to Nashville. Zany's Comedy Club brought me to Nashville in 1984, I think, something either 84 or 85.
Yeah.
And I did all the TNN shows, CMT, all that stuff. So that really was where I popped. I've done more shows at Zany's Nashville than anybody in the history of that showroom.
and Zany's Nashville
So-
is like, when you mention Zany's, it's
An
it's
iconic
the one you
A-room.
mentioned.
Yeah.
It's like
So do that. Come up when I'm
would
there,
love that.
man, because we can hook that up, man.
that'd be super fun. Like, what's it like the first time you play the Opry? I mean, how many
the
times
first-
have you done it now?
26, but the first time you're there, you're just wide-eyed. You're in awe, just like, oh my gosh, and you're intimidated. You don't know what to do. But after 26, man, I know everybody. I'm like, what
Yeah.
up? Hey, man. Woo. You know where to go. Yeah.
Well, you were included
dude.
in the Opry's 100. I mean, like they,
Right,
I
right.
mean, like, so to give it in perspective, the Opry is celebrating 100 years.
Yeah.
And they, like, to be invited to, I'm giving myself goosebumps. I'm triggering myself to be invited to be like, hey, we're celebrating 100 years. Oh yeah, like. Also, not a ton of comedians, to be included in that and invited to do that, right? Like,
Right.
that's like,
Dude, and they make show bills and give it to the artist, and they've got me listed way up at the top
That's
on
huge.
my appearances during Opry 100. So
Yeah.
it's really, really neat, man. They've been waiting now. And I'll say this, back in old timey days when I was working Blue, they would, and was in Nashville, the Opry would not hire me. And I was offended because their stance was that if some of their listeners, some of their fans saw me at the Opry doing a clean set, then came to Zany's and saw a dirty set, that they would feel like they were kind of been set up by the people at the Opry. And I was offended, and I came this close, dude. I was so close to cutting an album called Banned from the Grand Ole Opry. But I didn't, and now, years later, I'm a regular there, and so I'm glad I didn't do
Yeah,
pick your
yeah,
that.
battle. No, it's a pick your battle.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
That's a good lesson about
Take a beat.
not burning bridges.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
because,
it is.
Because like sometimes it feels so good to burn a bridge, and sometimes like right at that time, burning the bridge will get everybody to look. Because they're like, oh, he's burning it.
Well, it's a fire.
Yeah, it's a fire.
You know?
And so they'll look at the fire and they'll watch the bridge burn and you'll get the attention. But then after it's burned and the smoke's gone, and
then it's gone.
then it's gone. And then years later, you're like, oh, they'll remember I can't go back. And then it's like, oh, it was just like a, and now look how many times you perform there. And now you're a part of the Grand Ole Opry, like, history. And that wouldn't have happened probably if you would have made that decision. So
Correct.
it's a
So,
good lesson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, for that area too. I mean, like, and you never, because they're always updating who performs. There's an interesting story. I think her name is Elle King. She's a country singer, but I think she started actually like in
I
pop.
think I've been on with her.
You may have
and
been.
Kelsey Ballerini. And,
Yeah. Well, Elle, she's Rob Schneider's daughter.
Okay.
And I think they're estranged or whatever. That's not my business. But what's interesting about that is she went on and they were doing a tribute to Dolly Parton. And she was very nervous. It may have been one of her first times at the
that's
Opry.
right.
And she was doing
I remember that.
She was doing some shots,
I
and
think
she
we
got
talked about
on
this.
there, and she basically said some things about, like, I'm messing up the effing words and this and that and the other thing. And it was on the stage there, and you don't do that. And apparently she got a phone call from Dolly Parton because it was a tribute to Dolly.
Oh, man.
And Dolly basically said, I've been there. We all do this. You're fine. You know, she did it the Dolly way, like, get yourself together. You'll be fine. All is forgiven kind of a Dolly way. And then I think that turned her straight up. She's like, I'm sober now. Sober for now.
Well, I've been through that.
Yeah.
I've been in a 44-year career. You know, I've done some things that should not have been done on stage,
Sure.
walked on stage when I had no business being on stage. So I get it.
Yeah.
You know, and those are tough lessons that you have to learn.
But at the time,
but they stick.
when you walk on, you're like, I can do this.
Yeah.
You're pretty confident.
You're kind of wigging it. You're loose.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
the first 3 seconds, you're dancing and you're like doing it. But then oh, man.
Yeah. It just goes to show you, like, that's, you know, and this has kind of been a narrative within the past 10 years about, you know, stand-ups and being on stage and being able to perform and the reps it takes to do that, as opposed to, you know, social media people like, hey, I got this huge following, I can pack the room, but then you don't have any reps on stage, and then you're falling, you're flopping,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
Right.
you didn't build it as a muscle, and you didn't build it, and you didn't do it the right way, and now this is what's happening.
And that's insightful because there's a lot of that going on, man. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then so that's gotten me to appreciate guys like Beaz and total pros that have done. I mean, how many reps do you have, Beaz? After the, I mean, you could it's
You could
impossible to
estimate the number of shows.
quantify.
No, he could get close to how many shows you've done because you keep a pretty organized schedule.
And a pretty heavy schedule.
Yeah, you work.
Too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you've
nonstop.
done-
Like have you ever taken any long breaks in your career?
not anything. Well, I did. My parents got killed in a car wreck in 2005.
Okay, yes.
And
Great
I
job,
think-
Tom. Wonderful
Yeah,
job.
and
Great
so-
job.
I'm sorry.
And so I took about a year or so, year and a half, because just nothing was funny to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
But other than that, I've tried to stay busy, to stay working, because you got to practice it, man. You know, ring rust is a real thing in all performing arts. And I will say this: I believe that spoken word is arguably the toughest art form.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spoken word is tough because every syllable, every inflection has meaning or loses meaning. So it's a very detail intensive art form. And for these cats who are really doing well, killing it on social media and going out and selling out big rooms, if you look at it, you know, they'll have 4 comics at a time and stuff like that, because you've got to really have that skill level built up
Yeah.
to do an hour
Yeah,
of
yeah.
a material to close that show.
Yeah, of course. If that hour
and
is an
that-
eternity. Like,
And you
it's-
don't get that by
No.
doing
No.
selfies.
yeah, or
No.
minimum like skits.
Or little videos or little clips on the internet,
But-
which could be just crowd work.
But
you know?
even if you built an hour beforehand, you didn't practice it in front of an audience, and that's another thing with there's no substitute for. It seems like
Correct.
because in all the stand-ups, and I really try to understand it, because like I feel like when you understand something, it's kind of like why I like the NFL so much, because I've really dedicated myself to understanding it, and then when you get better on knowing all the teams and knowing everything, and then it's more entertaining. So then when you dive into understanding what stand-up is doing, then it's more entertaining when you're like, oh, okay, like wow, like you appreciate this person's craft
Time
and,
in, yeah.
and how much time they put into this craft, and then you're watching a piece of art at this point. Especially with Beaz, like he's like so good and been doing it for so long. It's like that's where
and so many stories.
the appreciation
too.
comes.
How often are you switching things up when you're doing it?
I try to switch it up a lot.
Do you think of
man.
something sometimes and you're just like, I've done this so long, hell, I'm going to go this direction. You do that, right?
Yeah, because you an important part of comedy is the element of surprise.
Sure.
So you can get away with doing the same material for a little bit, but then you've got to have new stuff that surprises them. That turn of a phrase at the end that they're not expecting. You need that. That's what makes it entertaining to people. Because we've all seen comics where we know what's going to come next. We've not seen the bit, but
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that. You want to do it so that they don't know what's coming next.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't know what's coming next, so
Strap
it's,
in. Yeah, that's the fun part. You
But
did
it-
something too. I just want to call you out this in a positive way. He did something before we brought him on. We had, Scart and Dom from the Supervillains.
Yeah.
And immediately started introducing yourself to him, and a bell went off in my head. I'm like, that's why he's a success. You're putting yourself out there at all times. Newer generation people, if you're in a room with newer generation people and you're not and you haven't introduced them to a stranger sitting in the room, they're not going to introduce themselves to the person. 100% of the time, they're not going to do that.
Right,
I bet my daughter's life on it, and they're not going to do
Well,
it.
I'm looking at my phone.
But you did that. You were like, "Hey, what's your?" And you just started doing that, and I'm like, "But that's how you meet people." And because who knows? Like, you started talking guitars with Scart, I think.
Right,
I was like,
right.
I was just trying to eavesdrop in here, and I was like, "Oh my God, Beaz is doing it. That's how he's. That's why he's a success."
Yeah.
Well, to me, it's honoring that person. It's to show respect. Don't just stand and look at somebody.
Yeah, that's old
You
school.
know,
Yeah.
be respectful. Be humble enough to go, "Hey, man, I'm Beaz.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you." That's what I think.
It's cool. It's kind of sad that I'm listening to that book, Let Them. It's real popular. Right now, it's like a self-help book. But
Right.
basically what sucks is that the book is basically describing all the things that Beaz does naturally, like just putting yourself out there and showing respect to somebody by like complimenting them like, "Oh, hey, I like your jacket. What's your name?" Like that sort of a thing is something we used to do, and we've lost it so much now that people are writing books and selling it like it's new stuff.
You know what?
That's crazy, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right,
but
right.
Beaz has the advantage of growing up when there was no cell phone, so he didn't get
Tough.
addicted to it.
Yeah.
Well-
he didn't get addicted
Have
to
you
it.
found yourself getting addicted to it now?
And
Like,
that-
at all?
I do. I
Yeah.
do because I like information.
Yeah.
And it is so quick to get information. That's the thing. Used to, you'd have to cut the TV set on and sit in front of the news for 30 minutes to hear that one line of something you were wondering about.
right. Right.
But
and that taught
literally,
you patience too.
No,
right?
and I do, and I make this argument with my wife, where she's like, "Get off your phone, you're staring at her too much," and I'm like, I'm listening to an AI little girl tell me about how submarine ballast tanks work. because,
Right.
because I'm just scrolling different.
Right. Honey, do you know how submarine ballast? Well, then you just let me teach you.
Like, it's not like I'm just like it's interesting stuff to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, about like information about Washington
Which I
State.
think the part you're not piggybacking is I think she'd rather you spend time with her than the little girl explaining the
submarine ballast tanks.
right. She wants you to
It's
give
so
your-
much more interesting than what my wife has to
She
say.
wants attention on her. What
Nah.
was she talking about at the time?
Oh God, who knows? Just a bunch of nonsense.
So now she's learning. She's boning up on
Submarine.
displacement.
No, she doesn't learn anything.
Ballast.
Boating up on this place.
What makes stuff float?
Yeah.
No, but you're right in that fact is that especially like your generation where like information used to be, and it's like my kids will never understand, like there was things that nobody knew. There's there was questions that a group of people in a room had and no one knew.
No,
and
now
we
most things are known, but people don't believe them.
Well, now you know what? I think everybody, like, if you have any question, your phone can answer it, and then everybody's like, okay, and they move on, and like that's a crazy.
Except
time.
for one, whether or not our phones are listening to us.
yeah.
Well,
Google that, nobody will give you a straight answer.
You can tell that already when you
Yeah.
stop at a red light. Nobody looks at you anymore.
Yeah.
You used to be beep. They're waving. Oh, cool. Now they're just like, dude, you got a low tire.
Yeah. Oh,
But that's
nobody would
what-
ever do that anymore.
But it's all about quick information. That's
Yeah.
why I like. That's what killed the encyclopedia business.
Yeah.
The internet and the quick access to information. If you remember back in old-timey days, everybody's home that had children had encyclopedias in there, the whole
Yep.
set.
That's how I did reports, like
Yeah.
book reports. I would go to this dusty encyclopedia and look up information that was 30 years old.
Right.
When I was
A
bored,
9-pound encyclopedia.
But when I was bored as a kid, what I would do is I would go to my encyclopedias and I would like pull one out that I thought I hadn't like dog-eared or something, right? Like it hadn't been used. I just go like, I'll get O. And I pull out O, and then I'd open it up, and then I just start. I mean, does this make me a simpleton caveman? But I would just, I would just start going through the pages, and that's what I would be doing on a Tuesday afternoon.
Well, that was all you had.
I liked S.
Yeah, are you an S
S
guy?
because that was a thick one.
It was a thick one.
It had snakes. It had swords.
In the World Book, and somebody's going to write me and say they remember this. There was one encyclopedia. I think it was the H encyclopedia for human body. There was inside the World Book. There was a series of, they were like plastic sheets, and it would start with like skin, and then
go through the layers
and
of your body.
the layers of your body and show you organs. And that one was a fan favorite too. I would always pick that one up. I mean, let's see what the organs look like today, and I would go through all the.
Would you ever laugh at the word gonad?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm a gonad guy, but never made me laugh harder than the business Menards. Yeah, Menards I always laughed at, and that's Southern as well.
So, Beaz, I tell my sons, I'm like, man, you don't realize how good you have it, because on road trips, they just, look at their, iPads or whatever, unlimited, unlimited entertainment, whatever they want, for us, how long, if you don't have to repeat or whatever. Like, I remember my mom in the 90s had a conversion van, and we used to put VHS tapes
What do you watch?
up in the refrigerator.
Barney, Mac and Me?
Ace Ventura.
Okay. That's a little adult, but funny.
They have the TV up in the ceiling.
Yeah. And then
he was rich. He had that Tropic Traveler conversion bands. The one that would lay flat in the back. Was it a button control?
So I'm a little younger than you guys. So I still had the conversion van TV, and then I had a Game Boy. There was a small time before 8 years old. I guess there was nothing, but I don't remember. But you guys, especially Beaz, you had like family trips, nothing.
Yeah. We would get to wherever we were going, and we would know how many cars we saw with only one headlight working.
You looked out the window.
Yeah, we could too. Yeah, we had to look out the window. We could tell you where there was a fire.
I was little though. I was super little. So, like, a lot of what I did was, like, I would lay in the floorboard and just daydream, staring straight up at the headliner.
The daydream.
I'd be laying on the floorboard, like, where your feet go. I wouldn't sit in the seat with a seatbelt on or anything. I'd lay in the floor and just be looking up at the ceiling, playing with a toy I brought along, like an action figure or something.
Here's what, not to get serious about like how the kids these days, but I do worry about like the bored mind and the like daydreaming and stuff that we were forced to do because there was nothing else. Now, obviously, we would be playing games on our iPads if we had them. It's not like we were like had the discipline to be like.
Well, I'd be doing drugs right now if I had them. What are you talking about?
So but we were forced to daydream and just be with our own thoughts, and I feel like that is like we evolved that way. Like
but that's where you invent things, right? That's where you come up with concepts and your creativity and write jokes.
Yeah, but kids do. That's not a thing. They're not forced to do that.
We'll have less creativity moving forward.
So is that true, or is it going to be like, it's the same?
Well, the input, cerebrally, the input versus the output is different these days than it was back then. Because the exact thing you're saying.
It's got to be, right?
Right. The thinking has been done for you already.
Yes.
These days. So, I mean, of course, kids think, what am I going to wear to cosplay?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But they are thinking less. It has to be, because you can now be entertained. You're never left alone with your thoughts if you don't want to be. You have to have the self-discipline to be like, I'm not looking at my phone.
It's the creation aspect that bothers me, is that, like, if everything you're doing is consuming and taking in, then when are you reaching that? Like, I know what it's like to reach a breaking point where I'm bored. I have to now, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Rather than just like shooting it into my eyes, I'm like, well, I'm going to have to go outside and take this machete that my dad gave me and chop this tree. And I know that's really stupid, but it's at least a decision, and it's something I'm acting on rather than something I'm shooting into my brain.
Or when you did stare out the window on the family trip.
You might have written something.
You were thinking about stuff, like you were lost in your thoughts.
I'm a superhero. You create a character. You create a... you create an army guy. You create something sinister. I'm a serial killer.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if that guy fell off that tractor? Whoa. Hope he does it while I'm looking. Whoa.
And I know there's a lot of parents and non-parents out there who are like, well, you could just tell your kids not to get on their devices. Well, you try that. You know how hard a road trip is when your kids are have no devices?
When they're awake. When they're awake.
Yeah,
That's why you do it
they're
at
bored
night.
as hell. My God. Anyway. So, Beaz, again, let me plug.
Yeah.
You're going to Mazurek Winery, November 15th. It's this Saturday in Brooksville,
You
Florida.
can get your wine on.
Yeah, and get
Looks
your.
really beautiful out there, man. That's a nice looking venue.
I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Here's where you get your tickets: killerbeaz.com. That's killerbeaz.com. You can get your tickets. Enjoy a comedy legend.
Yeah.
I mean, Beaz said it himself. He's only gonna be doing this 7 more years. You're 50. But even you hit 50, you're like, let's go 60.
Yeah,
You gotta just keep going, Beaz.
I mean, we talked to George Wallace earlier this week. I mean, how
Right.
old is he now? 73,
He-
78?
he's in his 49th year. I spoke with him a little
Louise.
while ago. He's in
Yeah.
his 49th year.
wow.
And so,
Unreal, man.
yeah.
Dude, and then he's still sharp too. You
Both
too.
of you
like-
guys are. Yeah. I mean, but I think the reps help you. You know?
Yeah, it has to.
I mean, think of all the reps you could get daydreaming at your windows. You're driving and they start crafting my comedy
So
show.
some days I even though I'm doing the show, I'm like, I can't think of this word.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Right,
like, oh, it's coming to
Yeah.
get me.
You don't seem to have that problem, but maybe you and I are addicted to drugs.
Honk that damn drugs.
there's that part.
Yeah, we do a lot of drugs.
Well, no one said it was bad.
Yeah, but tell you what, we see pretty stuff. I can't think up a word, but man, look at that poster over there. Woo!
The moonshine is pure gasoline, and that's got to do something.
Myrna, go get that wasp nest so you can fill that bikini up.
Go do it.
Beaz, thanks so much.
love
for
you,
coming
buddy.
by.
Man, love y'all, man.
Thanks for
guys.
stopping by,
Yeah, yeah.
man. And hey, we'll be right back.
Yep.
All right. Nice job, y'all.
Awesome.
And we're at lunch now, right? Or
Yeah.
no, who do we have at 1?
At 1, hold
Do
on.
we have something? Yes. Because that way I may not even turn it off. I may just leave it on. Okay, I'll leave it on since it's only 8 minutes. Guys, we'll just do a scene change and I'll leave it on for you guys. So please hold.
Z159 FM.
Hello.
People right now?
Yeah, we are now.
okay,
now
good.
they can hear you.
We are
Before
live.
they could just see you, but I'll fix your camera here in a second.
No worries
I
at
was
all.
fixing Casey's camera.
Testing.
He's more important now. We see him more.
Yeah,
We see him more. Yeah. We have a better relationship with him now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I actually texted him.
when
I said,
when you abandoned us for Europe. We,
"Oh, I know, I know." Well, the thing is I texted him yesterday, and I said, because I couldn't make the last one either. I had a doctor's appointment. It was nothing big, and so I texted him yesterday, and I said, "Hey, we doing Tom and Dan?" And he just wrote back, "We."
yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Yeah, get him.
I don't really like to share the spotlight.
All right, perfect. That looks great. All right, do you want to
do
start?
12 and 12. Yeah, okay, perfect.
All right, yeah. And if we go, like, you can inch into 15-minute territory. It's not going to screw anything up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Jeff and Casey Howell are here. We got the Howells in the building.
What up?
No.
Missed you guys.
Missed you too, man. You're our world traveler.
Yeah, man.
We have not seen you since we were picking your son's brain a little bit about it, but he wasn't following along for some reason. He knew nothing of your travel. Yeah, he knew nothing of your travels. And you've been when did you get back from Europe?
September, like September 15th or 16th. I left. I did 5 weeks.
Yeah, you did a while.
Yeah.
Because I was following it on social media.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was funny.
Oh, I try to be funnier.
Yeah.
No, you were good. I actually very much enjoyed following along.
Oh,
it
thank
looked
you.
like, I mean, you were very, I will say you weren't very funny. You were
No, I was just kind of.
You were very serious, but
I'm not the first person.
I enjoyed that. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the series. I didn't want funny, Jeff. I didn't want
Okay.
you doing
Yeah.
dog tricks. I wanted you telling me what the trip meant to you.
Oh, okay.
And you were doing
No,
that.
no, he did one joke, and I'll
Okay,
explain
all right,
because
fair.
I got multiple texts about this, and Tracy actually called me about it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Which
I don't know if I know this.
Which Jeff made a post about some sort of building for sale,
A little shack.
Like a hovel.
yeah, and then he's like, oh, the Red Dog Pub too, or Europe.
Yeah.
And then, but people thought you were serious.
Oh, absolutely.
Which I'm like, don't you know? Do you even know this man? Like, I was mad at them, Jeff,
Yeah.
because, and then everybody in the
forgot
comments
about
thought
that.
it was serious.
But I do have to tell you that years ago.
There are people in our chat room right now that believe that.
Years ago, when y'all just started the show here, it's
Yeah.
probably y'all were probably about 2 or 3 years going there.
Yeah.
And the old militia had me play a Christmas party. And Ross was just starting his comedy thing.
Yeah.
Now I'd been texting Tom, coming in on the show and everything, and I sent a joke to Tom one time, and then I went, just kidding. And then he got mad at me, and he goes, don't do that. He goes, stand behind your damn joke. You tell a joke.
Why are you
stand
bullying
behind-
our guests?
He bullied
I love bullying.
Yeah, and so I took it personal, and so
I would too. I'm a sensitive boy.
I go and do the gig, and Ross is up there, and he's killing. And he just started, he just started doing his comedy. So I texted both you guys, put both you guys in text, and I said, hey, I think Ross is a little nervous. He wants to know, do you remember his joke about vaginas? I sent that to y'all. And so Daniel, he writes back and he goes, is this real? Or is this well, I'm standing behind my joke, asswipe.
Well, listen, Jeff is, as long as I know Jeff, it's always.
I want to see a text thread with you and Jeff just
I
talking.
know,
It's confusing when it comes to text. Anyway, all right. So Jeff, what was your favorite part of your trip? Let's just get because you were over in your
Was it the whores?
Where'd you go?
Did you see any whores?
Tell
Oh,
everybody.
I saw whores, yeah.
All right.
I'm a little cheap.
Where'd
the
you
pound
go?
to the dollar.
Where'd you go?
Where'd I go? Okay, well, I'll just run it down real quick. I did 10 days in Ireland. That was my first thing.
Okay.
I played about 6 or 7 of those.
That's awesome.
How do you book that?
I book it. The guy that used to own Casey's on Central downtown, he owns the bar in Ireland that I play.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Mulvaney's. You remember the Mulvaney's from years and years ago?
I do. Yeah.
I used to play for them. I played for them for 20 years. They've all moved back to Dublin, and they have a bar in Dublin.
Jesus.
Now I contacted him beforehand, but we were kind of ping ponging. It didn't work out.
Yeah. That's more of an Asian thing, ping pong.
Yeah, so we stopped in on there. Me and Rick Bailey came to see me my second trip to, because I did 2 trips to Ireland this time, and he came to see me. So we went and crashed their bar and pulled.
Wow.
Well, basically, we were sitting there, and we just came from the train station. We had our backpacks and our suitcases and guitars, and we sit down. I go talk to the owner's daughter, who grew up here in Orlando, but she lives over there and runs the bar now.
Wow.
So I was telling her all about playing. She goes, "No, I remember your name and stuff." I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "You were on the radio?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh, one." I come back. Rick Bailey has already made friends with an Irish drunk.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, and he's Bailey.
They have those over there?
Yeah. A lot.
And so I come to sit down. He goes, "This is my buddy Dave." And Dave goes, "How are you doing there?" And I said, "Good." He goes, he looks at our guitars. He goes, "Are you going to effing play or what?"
Yeah.
So we
get up
pulled
there
out the
and start
guitars
going.
and we started playing, and the whole place just gathered around. And she took video. She goes, "I'm booking you guys next time."
You doing funk and blues? You doing traditional?
Oh yeah,
American
no,
style?
all acoustic. I'm not even doing tracks anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Because
No training wheels anymore.
I like that.
Yeah.
Beast is uncaged.
Yeah.
Well, I take it back. I'm getting hired for parties where they want the party, Jeff Howell, and I'll use the tracks.
You don't want to do just like a kick drum and a tambourine glued to your jeans or something.
My
the
timing.
kids love
Dimitri
that.
Martin.
Yeah. The kids love the one-man band.
Yeah, I never use loops, and you've seen loopers. I mean, guys that are incredible at looping. My timing is so bad that I can't. I can't
really?
do loop. Yeah, because I I can play along with it on rhythm, but when I kick it in and then it kicks back in, it does jazz rhythms. It's things, it's off. So I don't do that. So I just do acoustic.
I like that. No, I think that's beautiful. That's really, really cool.
Thank you. But anyway, I went to
I like that we're getting less of a show now. I like that. Like,
You're
take
taking
things
it away.
away.
I'm breaking it
Do
down.
you know that this guy won't let us? This is a Tom and Dan fact. This guy will never, he has a rule. He's like, once it's there, he's like, you can never take it away from the audience. He's like, because that's when they turn on you. Because we have so many things we're doing that we shouldn't be doing. We can't take
a lot of balls to juggle.
Yeah, can't take anything away.
So anyway, but anyway, real quick, I went to Ireland for 10 days. Then I went to Norway for 6 days. Wow. And they showed me all around. And I swear to God, it's like another planet over there. And then I went to England. And I went to England. And I played there, old friend that I met years ago. And then I went to Scotland, and I was going to meet up with Bubba's ex-wife, Sweetney. She lives there now in Edinburgh, but she got sick, and she didn't know if it was COVID or not.
Right.
That's what she told me.
They still care about that over there?
Yeah. It's a big thing.
We eliminated it here.
Yeah. And human rights are big over there, too. They like human rights over there, so it's weird. And they take all the poisons out of the foods.
Right.
And then I went back to Ireland and did 10 more days. And
okay.
Wow, man.
So in Ireland, what did you go sightseeing and stuff?
Yeah, I did. I did. But I didn't see the Cliffs of Moher, which supposedly is the big one.
Yeah.
It's they're just these monumental cliffs.
I'd rather see the Cliffs of Less.
I thought because Russ had seen him and he was telling me about it.
Yeah.
And so the whole time he's talking, I'm thinking, okay, is it more like M-O-R? M-O-O-R-E, like a name?
Yeah.
Or is it M-O-O-R because, the Muslims did come up there.
The Moors, yeah.
Yeah, the Moors came up there, in the 800s.
Jesus was a Moor.
Yeah.
He was. It makes a lot of people mad. He was a very dark man, Jesus was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 Believe it
Not
or not.
my Jesus.
Not my Santa.
That's a different one. That's a different one.
But anyway,
he had yellow tendencies.
Yeah,
I feel
but I did a couple of tours, that they and actually the Wexford where I was from has a very strong Viking influence there.
Whoa.
Yeah, the Vikings used to come over there.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
So you're like, do you see? Because I know that you've talked about pulling back on shows around here, but it seems like there you're playing a lot. Is this something you enjoy doing? Would you see yourself going, maybe moving to Europe ever?
Well, I thought about it the first time. When Casey and I went the first time, we were both blown away.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. And
the
I thought,
whores, right?
The whores and the Moors.
Or a Moor whore.
And we were eating s'mores.
Hey. Hello, Moor whore. Would you like another s'more? Close the door.
It's like I'm watching
Are
an
you
old
bored?
TV show right now.
I know. So welcome to Nickelodeon. But anyway, I was thinking about getting a place there. So I've told people the whole year that I was probably going to buy a little small condo or something, and it's doable, money-wise.
Yeah.
But it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of thinking, and I don't like to do either of those anymore.
Right.
So this time when I went there, I saw this old dilapidated shack that had a sold sign on it. So I took a picture of it and I said, I finally pulled the trigger. You wish me luck.
Yeah,
that was
that's
it. So
the
I
one.
didn't say I bought it. I just said I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And then people, oh my God, you're kidding! Oh, and it's got a big hole in the roof.
Yeah.
In the picture. It looked nasty.
Now Tracy,
Upgrade
Well, it looked
from
like
our-
something you'd buy.
now Tracy,
That
who
is a
works
good
with
point.
us, says, now I don't know if this is what you were claiming.
Yeah.
She claims that you bought it hook, line, and sinker, and she knew it was a joke. She claims that she had to
What?
talk you because
No,
you were like, just
no.
like what he's doing, he's
Tom.
buying a place. She
Yeah,
said that you fell for it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you're the dodo.
No, yeah. When you're on a list, you say you're not. I know how it works.
Never.
Check the flight
Yeah.
record. I'm not on there.
Anyway, so what about Scotland?
Loved it. Oh my God! It just and the thing about it is, just the terrain is so beautiful. Not to mention that half of the city was built. Half the city of Edinburgh was built in the 1100s or
Right.
1200s. They still have the castles. They still have
it's
the colleges.
crazy old. Yeah.
But it blends in, and they blend their architecture in with nature. I mean, the hills just come up to it. The trees. It looks like it was part of nature.
Yeah.
And it's so effing beautiful. And when I left, it was 98 degrees here and 90% humidity.
Yeah.
When I got there, it was 65. And it was so wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it. Because, Orlando.
No, I feel yeah.
Well, now it's nice.
Yeah, it's
but
nice. It was like this.
Yeah.
It was like this.
It was perfect. Yeah. So, what about the people like
in Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh God, they're great. In fact, the thing is, I could probably understand people from Mexico better than I can understand people from Scotland.
Yes.
If you've seen Train
it's
Spotting,
a dialect that we're not familiar with, so it's like it's way different. Yeah, it's, the same
it's
thing
also
with,
really fast and like they cut
you have
their
no idea.
they cut words.
Yeah.
Like it might be a 3-syllable word that they've dumbed down to one quick syllable. It's like, they just shoot it in there.
Yeah. You want to come to my house? My house. No, house. You come to my house. That's house.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you speaking English?
Yeah.
You're like, yes. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what
That's
the reason
crazy.
is for them, like why that happens.
It's
like,
a dialect. It's like through generations,
Yeah.
it just formed into this. They all understand each other, and then we're totally lost. It's weird. Have you ever seen like online where you can like they have this, I guess, recording of what someone else that doesn't know English, what it sounds like when they hear us talk.
I never believe that.
And it's just like because it's just a bunch of nonsense words, but it's with our dialect.
Oh, okay.
And then so you get to hear what someone that doesn't like speak English hears when we talk, and it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, of course. And then you're like, whoa, it's weird seeing the other side of a language like that.
You can imagine, like I just said, Mexico or any Latin American country, when they bring an American in and he's the dumb one, and he's speaking Spanish but with an American accent.
Yes,
like we do when we do our racist accent.
I know,
memes.
Who's we?
Is this all memes you get this from? Because all of this is memes.
Yeah.
Like about
Well, that's how I get all my information now.
You got to stop that, man.
Stop it.
Yeah, here. Okay,
I'm accelerating
This is here's what English sounds like to non-English
Have you
speakers.
ever wondered what English sounds like to people who don't speak English? I found this short film in fake English on YouTube, which now has over 50 million views and 500.
This is really where you got this from. This is embarrassing. Man.
I guess this movie was created to show native English speakers what it's like to hear English as a foreigner who doesn't speak the language. And I'm a non-native speaker, by the way. Okay, let's watch a short clip from the movie
Okay, here
together.
we go. We're gonna.
It's alright to walk around the wash today.
Oh?
Yeah, that doll's a rainbow on her face. Can't believe that Maury album, John.
I love this comment under the video.
Okay, this is just stupid.
That's not what I heard.
That's
mine was way better. Mine was way better. You should have been there. You should have been there.
There
I
was a
giving
song in
thumbs
the
up and hearts.
70s.
Yeah.
It's called like pre-colonoscopies or something, and it's this guy from Italy, and he tries to write a hit song in American, and it sounds just like an American thing, but you're just singing slang the whole time.
Wait, is that that fat Italian guy that performed on like a show?
I don't know how fat
doing
he is.
What's the song?
It's like pre-colonoscopies.
Pre-colonoscopy.
Yeah, I had a couple of those last week.
It's called pre-colonoscopy.
It's Italian, I know that.
While you're looking that up, when I was in Norway visiting my friend Marge, she was a wonderful girl, and we were visiting. And,
no, that's what you're supposed to do if we're doing Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, and so I was in there, one afternoon. She goes, "I think I'm going to take a shower." She goes, "Do you have to go to the toilet before I do?" And I went, "Yeah, let me get in there real quick." She goes, "No, wait. Are you going to pee or are you going to make a dumper?" And after 5 minutes, when I finally stopped laughing, I went, I actually could do both at the same time. But
you have to. I think
multitasker.
when you make a dumper, a pee-pee comes out.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So from now on, you can ask every time I have to go now, I go, I'm going to make a dumper.
I think I found it. Is this it? I think.
No, it's in American.
I do this with my daughter, and I do this with my wife, and she hates it because we can make up made-up words.
Right.
And she's like, "Stop it! Knock that crap!" And she's like, "Tom."
Yeah.
She don't like any
No fun in the house.
And we have ones we do. We'll be like, "Tashi katan, tashi gagi babi boo, tashi flagi gordon doo." We sing all. We'll just
that's
make
like
an
anime intro.
Yeah, we do that, and then Andrew will be like, "Knock that crap off!" And listen to this guy. This guy's it's
I liked it,
really
yeah.
good.
Okay. So Casey, where are you going to be at? Let's get some plugs in.
Yeah, we got to get the
middle
literature out here.
Oh yeah,
Friday.
Friday too.
Oh, Friday. Friday will be at Big Belly BBQ in Davenport.
Oh.
Come out to Tom Fellows Community Center. We'll be there 4 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a charity event raising money for schools in Davenport, 5 to 9. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Saturday will be at Johnny's Other Side, Casey Howell Trio featuring Jeff Howell, 7:30 to 10:30.
Whoa, we flipped the switch it out. That was the Casey Howell Trio featuring the dad.
Oh, I gave you the wrong.
In my house.
I gave you the wrong page.
Never mind, we are not doing that. I thought I wasn't working Saturday because I had made plans.
A lot of time to think of these bits on the airplane.
That was the last time I was on the show. Yeah.
All right.
Start over.
Friday, we will be
It's only a 12-minute show.
We call that a comedy dumper.
And good to
Nope,
make it
13 seconds.
You made a dumper.
I didn't. This is in my paper. All right, Saturday we will be doing nothing.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. Making a dumper.
Sunday, me and Tom the Bomb will be at Tibby's for New Orleans brunch in Winter Park, 11 to 2. Come on out.
All right.
And this old sack of crap. He'll be at the Lucky Lord downtown after SMCD, 1:30 to 4:30.
Joseph Martin's doing his show.
There you
Sunday
go.
morning coming down.
Yes.
And so I'm following him. So he finishes, I think, at 1, and then I start at 1:30, and I'm doing all acoustic now.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's killer.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really fun.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
And we're going to come back with the Howls tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
yeah.
And I
Double
want to
howl.
And I want to find out how Jeff saved money on this European trip because for sure he's flying the cargo or something else.
So you want to be lied to?
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I want to find out. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, let me save that real fast.
Did we go too? You probably went too long.
But I
Oh, you got me with that paper.
can figure things out.
I was like, oh, shit.
that
Do
was
I have
the
another gig?
Did we screw up another? Oh, my God. That's too
Well,
far.
technically that's gonna be Thursday. What do we have more to put? Because we could put it Friday or Thursday. I think Thursday we have more time, right?
Thursday we have 31. I can do arguably 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can do 11
Okay.
on Thursday, and then Friday I can do
'Cause that was Beaz.
6 and 12. So Friday actually more.
Okay. So.
Like 1 minute more on Friday.
Okay.
They're about the same. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah. I guess let's put it Thursday, and then we'll just tell. We could play the full thing on the podcast.
Well,
and
it may work out okay.
Casey could just cut it.
Well, the other two are just 24s. So yeah. He can cut it. So
Got
You can-
I'll cut whatever you need, man.
different Casey. Sorry.
Our editor Casey, but he can cut it for terrestrial, and then we could
And leave it
in for
All right.
So this time we'll stick with try to get 11.
So I heard every now and then I hear the night thing, but I'm hardly ever, But does Ross have a show now?
Not on.
Sometimes he's on with us.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay, but
sometimes.
I heard him hosting a show. Does he? Maybe it was with the comedians or whatever.
Oh, Ross Paget, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, no, yeah.
He has a
I
comedian. He has a show. Yeah.
Ross. Yeah. No, we. That was our time that we get when he got fired. We just like, hey, do you want the Wednesday night?
Oh wow!
Because
So we
we're
just gave it to
heroes.
him. Yeah.
We're heroes and we're good
We're
people.
radio
we had to do
heroes.
something. Nobody was doing anything, and we said, you know what?
We stepped
We're
in.
gonna do something because no one's stepping in. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with these people? These spineless pussies. Somebody has to stick up for this guy.
Yeah.
Where are the heroes? And then two heroes emerge. One little with a big beard, and horribly old looking,
It's like,
and
you
one
want
dickhead cop looking one.
you want to take my last hour of my shift? Sure.
Yeah. Clean up after yourself. All right, you ready, buddy?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, now we're coming back. Okay,
Okay,
you ready?
yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
We are good. Bring us back.
Yep.
Here we go. 3, 2,
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. Jeff and Casey Howell are here.
We're back.
And so I want to talk to Jeff about a European trip is expensive. Like the plane flight, and then 5
Food,
weeks.
lodging.
Yeah, food and lodging is expensive.
You could have been stuck over there if you were a couple months later.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So did you let's talk about the lodging.
Sure.
Did you stay with a lot of people?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right,
stayed with.
what-
Actually, I only stayed in hotel rooms out of 5 weeks. I think I've only stayed in hotels about 10 days.
Do you feel like the Europeans? Because I felt like this when we went to Sweden, even though that we went with and saw Crystal's family, but in general, a lot more hospitable.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, my God.
And they're a lot less paranoid than Americans for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you should be more paranoid. A lot more has happened here. like Genghis Khan killed half of you.
Yeah.
But you're not. It's.
But see, they got all that over with.
That desensitized them.
Okay.
They're way ahead
That
of
was
us.
horrible.
It-
Genghis was a horrible man.
Yeah. But it is weird that they're seemingly more hospitable than Americans.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, and I've
You
said
spit
this.
on your own kind, boy. You do it on another show. You do it on another show. This is a goddamn American show, and I'm a patriot. So you want to do this? You walk on down the block. Walk on home, boy.
Yeah, we're the friendliest people in the world, and if you don't think so, I'll kill you.
With my gun.
I got lots. I got a lot of guns.
Yeah, here's what I've always said. I love being from somewhere else because I traveled, when I first got on the road with Clutch, I was 18 years old, but I got to see the entire United States, got to go to Canada, got to go to Saudi Arabia. I always like being from somewhere else because when you meet people, all of a sudden there's an instant connection of, oh my God, where are you from? And you start talking and the accents and finding out people and learning about. I always love that. Fortunately for me, the places I went this time, well, I will tell you this. Americans dropped a few notches after this last election, okay?
Oh, okay.
Haven't heard anything.
Yeah, what happened?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm very happy with the outcome.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
My notches are sky high.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Where are your notches
I
at?
was watching the news this morning, and it's the highest notches they've ever knocked.
I got there on a Sunday, and it was a guy playing, in the afternoon inside, and there wasn't many people in Casey's bar in Wexford.
Gotcha.
And there was this young kid, drunk, having a great time. He's going around all the songs. I love this song. So he comes up to me. He goes, you like this song? I go, yeah. He goes, where you from? And I said, well, I'm from Orlando, but originally from Louisiana. And he goes, F Trump.
Yeah.
What did he have to figure out where are you for or against?
Yeah. What kind of American are you? I've seen that movie.
Yeah. So I started laughing. I said, look, dude, we're on the same page. I said, look, I said, but I get so much of this in America, I don't even talk about it. I don't watch the news. I'm not even going to talk about it. So no offense. I'm not. And then he went, I'm so sorry. He goes, oh, get this man a beer. And, he got me, and for 5 weeks, that guy bought me a beer every time he saw me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You must have really, like he was
so
like,
every
he's just razzing you a little bit. He didn't want it to be maybe that bad.
It's Irish hospitality, right?
He was drunk, and a lot of people feel that way. In fact, a couple of people told me, he said, look, if you go to a town, take a trip to a town, he goes, ask the locals where the rougher bars are. He goes, because there are people that are ready to beat Americans up, just because they're so mad. Yeah. A couple of bars, yeah.
So
I didn't ready to beat Europeans up. It works both ways, guys. It works both ways.
Well,
no wonder Genghis Khan went over there and dominated.
Genghis had it right, obviously. Look at these jerks trying to beat you up. I can't take anything seriously.
But anyway,
I'm sorry.
So I moved in with him.
What, as far as, is there anything that you spent money on that is like a pure tourist type of thing.
Yeah.
In your 5 weeks. Okay.
This hat.
Okay, that hat.
I like that hat. That's a cool hat.
Well, I was
It's got a
telling
nice
Daniel,
ombre.
that a good friend of mine that I've worked for here in town, Kevin Casey, his lovely wife Julie, sweet people. Last year, the year before, he told me, he said, I want a Wexford Football Club hat.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And I said, but he goes, let me bring you the money. I said, no, wait till I get it. I said, because I get busy, I get distracted. So I totally forgot about it, And then this time I wrote him and I said, I'm going to get you one. And I went to every sports store, and it's only 20,000 people that live in this town. This is a professional football club. Nobody had a hat. So finally, I just saw this one store that was just a general store, and it had a Adidas hat. And I said, well, let me just go in here and check. I checked, and the lady said, oh, yeah, this is it. And I said, it's football club? Yeah. And I bought it.
But not for Americans, I'm afraid. So move along.
She, do you like Trump? And I went, no. So anyway, she sold me the hat. It was like 20 euros, something like that. I go home, and I take a picture of it, and I send it to him. He goes, that's not what I was looking for.
I hate that hat.
Not quite it.
So,
not my style.
So I kept it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That hat's kind of gay.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing that.
But I think this is more of the, not rugby, but hurling, hurling, the game hurling.
What's hurling?
Oh, my God. This is the craziest game because Casey played lacrosse.
Yeah.
And lacrosse,
I remember you were a lacrosse guy.
Yeah, he was a great little lacrosse
You were
player.
a good lacrosse player.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And it's their version of lacrosse, but instead of metal and nets, they just use a big wooden spoon. A big, heavy wooden spoon.
A ladle.
Yeah, a ladle.
So it's like chef
Yeah,
wars.
no pads. It's like rugby with 2x4s.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the soup or bowl.
How the hell do you catch a ball? Are they throwing a ball?
They're throwing an egg.
Yeah,
they wear a chef's outfit.
They're blindfolded and they got to walk.
Because with lacrosse, obviously you're catching it in the net.
Yeah.
And then you always constantly do that thing that's annoying where you swirl it back and forth so it doesn't fall out.
Yeah.
And I look at lacrosse players, I'm like, stop twisting that thing.
what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
If you
Show
play
off.
with it, you're going to go blind.
More than 2 shakes. And
Yeah, thank you.
In hurling, the ball is made of melted tar.
Whoa, it's a tar baby?
I didn't take that one.
I don't know. I just,
But you're my hero.
My friends
You're my hero.
What the hell?
We'll be playing a Klan rally.
No, absolutely not. I won't be there.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't know.
Speaking of which,
that's our time.
He doesn't know what to do now.
It threw me off. I had nothing else.
Is the ball made of tar? The ball's made of tar.
I had where'd you get that hat?
have you
Made it out
practiced-
of some sheets.
have you practiced any racism?
So-
lately?
So Jeff, all right. So you, when you're playing in a different country,
Yeah.
do the people want traditional American? Do they
They were like
request?
Bruce Springsteen.
Do
Right?
they
want
try to
Prisonola
request
K's.
something? Because they love "Take Me Home, West Virginia."
Oh, yeah, that's
Country
big.
Road.
Every country over there, that song is the brown-eyed girl. Of,
Yes,
yeah.
it's weird
Yeah.
that became so
Yeah.
popular because that happened when like on our honeymoon we went to Germany. And I've told this story before, but that was 2008. And
Yeah.
remember, I was in a German club and everyone was singing "Take
Yeah.
Me Home, West Virginia."
Yeah.
I remember coming back on the radio and being like, "They love this song." And
Yeah.
like that was before we said. Then like
Well,
I
they
remember
did it multiple times. They did it once where you were at the they did it at the beer fest.
yeah.
Because everyone was standing on the tables and you said they were singing it there and then they did it somewhere else, right?
And I remember before, like we saw it on social media, but it had already been this hugely popular song. And now, like obviously, when the NFL plays over there, like they play it in the stadium and they go crazy. And then like I remember showing Crystal when I first saw it on the NFL games. I'm like, see, like this is a thing all throughout Europe, and I don't know
Have you
why.
been to country road? Have you been on the road? This country.
Why it's so weird that just randomly became the most popular American song in Europe.
But I will tell you, and Casey will back me up on this. When we
I will not.
When we played there last year, the year before, those kids over there, like we were playing one night, and a bachelorette party came in. So this is like 10 or 15 20 to 25-year-old girls, okay,
Yeah.
coming in here. And I'm going, oh, my God, they're going to boo us off stage. You know, because like in America, if they came in, they'd hear one song that I would play. They'd go, we're out of here. They knew all the words.
This guy's so sus. This old man is so sus.
Oh, I got and so
looks like Jeffrey Epstein.
He's Jewish too, by the way. So they but they knew all the words to the songs. They sing. They know. They listen to all kinds of music.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
pigeonhole. Now they know all the modern stuff too. You know, whatever the kids are listening to, but they know. And they know in Ireland. They know all their traditional songs. I mean, songs that are like 500 or 600.
There's a cultural appreciation there for like the old timers, and they're like, "Oh, well, hold on, show some respect to that fiddle guy back." You know, they are more,
way, and they like the music.
Yeah,
that's the craziest thing. They like the old stuff. So yeah, Norway, same way. And we went to Marit brought me to a biker bar, a Viking biker bar,
like a Finnish biking bar. Like you're in Norway, so what is? Yeah, that's
it's Norwegians. And listen, Norwegians are Vikings originally.
Were they humongous bikers?
Big, huge, yeah. And you know how they wear, you know, like when you go into a club, they wear, most biker clubs that you would go to locally would be motorcycle clubs, not gangs.
Yeah, they put their colors on.
Yeah, and they say don't come in here with your Hell's Angels or your Banditos.
No colors allowed.
Yeah,
that's what that
over
means.
there. They had both. They had motorcycle club and they had Hell's Angels. They had an outlaw. They had, and in America, if you had that in a bar, guns and knives are coming.
Oh
out.
yeah,
You
they
know,
all mix well, especially in Florida. We have a lot of biker gangs.
Over there, everybody was just happy. They were just and they loved the music and the band that went up there. It's a father and son group. Guess what the name of their band is?
Does it have to do with tar?
Father and son. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah,
I like that.
And they did every sing-along from Johnny Cash to Britney Spears. And everybody in the bar, I've got videos of it, and everybody in the bar is just, they're screaming and singing along. And it was wonderful. But they listened to all kinds of music. Is the point.
And Norway was cool, right?
It is so gorgeous.
Was that
everybody's
your favorite
nice as
stop?
hell there too.
What's that?
Like everybody's nice as hell in Norway. Too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Nova
sweet.
Scotia,
And they most of them speak English. Most places we go
in
Europe, they speak two languages.
Yeah.
We got one.
No, I know. Well, that's why we're the best.
What's
I don't bother to learn.
Place. Number one, that's the winner.
I don't need to learn any other language. That's America.
I got the best one.
Casey, where are you going to be at? Let's hit some plugs.
Let's see if I got the right paper this time.
At
Friday, we will be at the Big Belly BBQ Bash, Tom Fellows Community Center in Davenport.
All right.
We will be playing 5 to 9, Jeff Howell Trio. Come out and see us. Sunday, I will be at the Winter Park Tibby's, 11 to 2. Me and Tom Hollis will be there doing the New Orleans brunch.
Love it.
And Sunday, old Pops will be at the Lucky Lure doing an acoustic set
How
after
cool. You're down at the Lure.
SMCD.
Oh, that's
1:30 to 4:30.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's good to see Joseph and Jesse too.
Yeah, Lucky Lure's a good little bar, man.
Yeah, go there and watch the Sunday morning coming down.
And stay for Jeff Howell.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
That's a treat.
Yeah, and they're raising money. They have a bartender there that I don't know quite what happened, but he fell upon hard times, and they're raising money for. His name's Jared, nice guy. And
go out there and help out somebody. I mean, obviously, if Joseph and Jesse are vouching for the guy, then I'm sure he's salt of the earth awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And help out those hospitality people that take care of us.
And they're doing the rescue thing with Judy. Rescue
by Judy. Beautiful.
She's awesome.
Man, Joseph and Jesse are awesome. They're great folks.
I love them.
All right, we will see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Gotcha. All right, we did it. Is
Oh,
that it for the day?
That's it. Yeah.
That's awesome, guys.
Thank you,
Shane
guys.
from Gabriella.
Yeah, we do have Shane. All right,
coming in.
set change. So when's he here? 1:30?
Like 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just put on some music, guys, and we'll do a little scene change, and we'll be
perfect.
Right.
That's if.
Back. Here we go.
#1 rock station, Z159 FM.
Right.
Your only home for the Hot Tub and Mini Fridge Morning Show and Dump 'em Out Fridays.
Ooh, yeah, a hot tub and mini fridge. Keep me cold and hot.
Z159 FM.
Everybody, looks like we're out of here. I don't think we're doing a second segment.
You know how this happened? It's the
we had a marathon day today. We've been on the entire day with no cut. They like it. They want it.
Yeah, we went through.
You guys like that? We spoiled.
Oh, we gotta eat.
Oh yeah, we didn't eat.
So a lot of times, just in an effort to save time, I'll be booking and setting up the schedule, and then I'll say, how about this date at this time? And then I'll just go to the hard calendar and write it down before the person even confirms, and just because it saves.
I do that too. I do it too.
If I wait,
you pencil them in.
If I wait till they confirm, I run the risk of forgetting to write it down. And that's worse than what's happening now, because then we get double booked, or that causes more problems. So just writing it down before there's even a confirmation is better, because this mistake happens instead of multiple people showing up at the same time, or because that's way worse, because now you're wasting people's time. This is just wasting our time, which is no big deal, I think.
I agree.
Because it's not that much of a waste.
No,
anyway.
I do the same thing too.
So,
but guys, we wanted to come back and tell you we're sorry that well, not really. We're ending it here. So
yeah.
But not for good. That's not what I mean. I got to be careful.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
At what day is today? Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Tomorrow at noon.
I'm gonna go to therapy today and talk about my erectile dysfunction.
Oh, they got pills for that.
No, not for mine. Dead down there.
The pills, they
can't
work.
even get any blood in it.
Oh God! Oh, you know what?